Hey guys, sorry. How's everybody? Sam just
Oh, hi
subscribed.
there.
How's that? Hi, babe. I just got a notification that I have a new subscriber, Samwise Goji.
Gotta love YouTube, right? You know that corporation that goes, oh, well, you have to have this many subscribers and this many views, but unsubs people on a regular freaking basis.
Exactly. Hey, everybody.
Fucking shit stains.
Welcome. Sam, I just sent it to your email. Hey, Garrett. How are you? Stella. Hey, Kelly. And Granny and Grandpa Jude. Okay, my tea just went off. Can you entertain people for just a minute while I go make my tea?
Yep, I can take care of it. Hi, peeps. How are the wonderful world of the peeps? I don't actually have chat up yet because it just now hit, but I'll be there in a moment. So, how is everybody? Let's pop this out because I don't want to listen to myself talk because that's really annoying. Garrett, I'm kind of irritated and wore out, but what else is new? And if you're making elderberry syrup, June, I want some. Even if it's just like a little ball of it, I just want to try it. I want to try homemade elderberry syrup.
Hello.
Wasabi.
Wasabi. Hey, Rocky Brook. Thank you, my friend. Man, I tell you, I love Rick, and Rick's old school, man. We're good friends. Lee, it's not him. Don't get me wrong. It's just the
Yeah, I
fact
know.
that it sucks because he's so.
He's attempting to conform, and that's the problem.
He's on edge about getting censored. I hate that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and I understand 100%. It's not him. It's YouTube that's making him that way. You know.
That right there is why I have my programmer working on building a new YouTube.
Sweet.
That's why I brought up the whole, well, I need 10 streamers and 20 viewers for the beta test.
Somebody got to do it like YouTube used to be. Do and say what you want as long as you're not like killing and, stuff like that on, obviously, like illegal. But what happened to tolerance? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, there's always tolerance, unless it's some white guy trying to do something. Not to be racist about it, but it's just kind of the truth.
Well, it's going even past that now. It's like there's a war against men. The feminists are taking over. And I love women. I respect everybody. You know me.
Wait.
Wait. Joanne Plans is in the house.
Hi, Joanne. How are you, love?
Minuteman, did you see June's reply to you?
Exactly, Rocky. Freedom of speech.
Send you some.
Yeah, so I'm okay with honey.
You know what's really a shame in this day and age is I feel bad for comedians because I listen to and subscribe and listen to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of comedians are afraid to make jokes.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be the last bastion of free speech.
Exactly.
So what frustrates me the absolute most is I fought to make sure people had free speech.
Right.
Continue to have free speech.
Right. Could you imagine George Carlin in this day and age? That's what we need is more.
No kidding. But even if somebody was kind of like George Carlin and tried to go into that, they can't get a job now. Because people go, oh no, you're too provocative.
Yep.
I mean,
well, did anybody see Dave Chappelle's recent Netflix special? It was amazing, genius. I mean, I really dug it, and he caught a lot of heat because he was making jokes about the transgender community, and he has to. It's like you have to put out a disclaimer. You know, I love the transgender community. I love everybody, but here's a funny joke about it. Why can't we just laugh instead of being offended?
Yeah. And the sad thing is, a lot of people don't understand there's only 3 genders. There's male, there's female, and then there's the mentally retarded. Thank you. I'll be here all day.
It's a good thing I love you. Realize this, right?
Grandpa, that's great. Did you guys see what Grandpa said? My favorite quote from George Carlin. My God has a bigger dick than your God.
Yep, pretty much.
That's awesome.
George Carlin was literally the legend.
The legend. Legend.
Not a legend, the legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to ask a question real quick, and I honestly I can't talk over y'all, so give me just 1 second. Joanne, do you want me to answer you here, or do you want me to reply to the email? Okay, y'all can talk now. Sorry.
You're fine, country girl. We both are listening, and if you cut in, I expect both me and Sam will shut up.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay, I just can't. Y'all know how it is. I turned my mic up.
Focus on not stressing your voice, all right?
Yeah, I turned my mic up so I don't have to talk so hard.
Good.
I just want to make sure I did turn it up. So if I talk this softly, I need to make sure everybody in chat, you guys can still hear me, right? I know they can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're louder than us. It's working out.
Okay, we're good then. So now just answer from Joanne. Y'all can go back to what you're talking about.
Now, Minuteman, there are still comedians out there that are fighting the good fight for making
Rodney
Rodney Carrington, but specifically one of my favorites is Joey Coco Diaz. I mean, one of my favorites. He's a dirtball, and I love him, man.
I love the shit out of that guy.
He don't hold back. And man,
nope.
It's hilarious. And his fans, people realize he's just being crazy. He's just telling jokes, And if you're offended by it, isn't that what comedy's supposed to do? Is evoke some kind of emotion?
Wait. I don't remember anywhere in the Constitution or our oath where it says we're supposed to defend the right to be offended. Ever.
Right.
Well, in this country, and from what I was raised to believe and what I still believe to this day, is we have a right to a freedom of speech. I should be able to say whatever the hell I want to say.
Whether it offends your ass or not.
And here's the thing. I hear people all the time talk about, well, I believe in free speech so long as you agree with me. And that's not free speech.
And that's the kind of people I'd slap.
I don't like a lot of things that I cannot stand. Every time Hillary opens her mouth, I want to puke.
Right.
I don't like her. But I will defend her right to say the bullshit that she says. It's her right to say it, whether I agree or not. So let me answer Joanne real quick, and then y'all can have the floor, and I'll rest my voice, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
The way I'm getting my voice back, Joanne, this stuff right here, Minuteman will tell you I drink about 8 cups of tea a night while we're talking. It's hot. It has honey. It has lemon. It's my spiced tea, but you can use regular tea, honey and lemon. Gargling twice a day, warm salt water will help. And to rest your voice when you can. Talk softly, but do not whisper. And here's the thing. If you don't know this, and a lot of people don't, a lot of people think that when your voice is bad, if you whisper, you're helping it.
It's worse.
It's worse. It's harder for your vocal cords to produce a whisper than it is to just talk. So, Joanne, when you do have to talk, just talk softly. If you feel like you're straining to talk, you're talking too hard.
Another good thing for you, Joanne, is go get yourself about 4 lemons, and over 4 days, eat 1 lemon a day. You may not like the taste, but it'll help your throat.
Hey, RS. You made it. But yeah, Joanne, that's really, and it's the only thing. And sadly, as long as you are dealing with the sinuses and the drainage down your throat and the coughing, that's what's causing your voice to get messed up. Man can tell you last night I went into a choking fit. I mean, it was bad. But the tea, limited honey, gargling twice a day, salt water, warm salt water, and then just talk softly. If you're straining, you're talking too loud. You're talking too hard, but don't whisper. That's how you're going to get your voice back. So that's my advice to you, Joanne, since you asked. I don't normally volunteer medical advice. I am not a doctor. She just knows I've been going through this for what, 6 weeks now, babe? So sick of this crap.
More like 16 weeks.
Sick of it for sure. But anyway, so there you go. Now you guys can pick up where you were. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine.
It's all good. Yeah,
So
Coco's the man. I'm glad. Man, I knew I could count on you to know who I was talking about.
Yeah. So now that we're on a demonetized channel already, there are things that we can talk about. Go ahead.
Unless somebody's going to magically show up with 200 subs for me in the next 20 days, it ain't happening. So y'all feel free to talk.
Now here's my question.
Go ahead.
Sorry. What about if you get 200 subs after that 20 days? You know, is it like that's the deadline if you make it or not, or it's ongoing?
Here's the thing: if you get to it by February 20th, then you don't get demonetized. You'll stay right where you are. Nothing will change for you. If you do get it, if you don't get it, then once you get to the point that you have the views or the view time and the subs, then it's like starting fresh. You'll have to go through your AdSense. You have to apply for it again, like you're starting all over.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And there's a whole new list of things that stop you from being monetized now. Unlike what we had before. Remember, I came into YouTube when you had to have 200 subs to monetize.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten worse and worse
yeah.
and worse and worse. And that's why I'm sitting here going, screw this. Just make my own YouTube. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, but I'll have to go as soon as I hit it. Then I'll have to go through the whole process of evaluation again. Whereas now they've already evaluated my channel and I can monetize. I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, Joanne, I know you were talking about this the other day. They actually have about $64 that I've made in the last year. You guys are not getting rich off YouTube. $64 in a year. Okay?
That's sad, isn't it?
It's really sad. But I don't know if I'm going to get that money because normally with your monetization, you have to get to $100 before they pay out.
Moose.
So are they going to keep it? Who knows? Did you say, oh my goodness, Moose Knuckle? Hey,
how you doing, brother?
Are they cutting the pay? Like, are they messing with the pay?
I love you, Moose. I love you.
Moose, I feel the same way, my friend.
Love you, Moose.
I line my living room with mirrors so I can watch myself do yoga naked. No, I'm just kidding. Hot, steamy yoga.
Hot, steamy.
Joanne says that the AdSense money that I have will just sit there until I hit the marks again, and then it'll pick up where I left off.
Yeah, but you can't pull it out once you're demonetized.
Nope.
Can't even take it. Like, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have to hit 100 anyway, like $100 before you
can Grandpa's Place says he got an announcement that they would pay out any outstanding funds in February. So maybe they'll send it to me. I don't know.
Well, they won't.
I don't know, but I mean, seriously, I didn't start this channel to make money, so I don't.
The problem is YouTube had the Adpocalypse. Right. They had the Adpocalypse 2.0. They had the Adpocalypse 3.0. And now they're so limited in the amount of people who actually advertise on YouTube that there's nothing there for anyone under 1 million subs.
Well, isn't one of the main ways around it is Patreon and outside sponsorship, right?
No, the primary way around it is PayPal.
Right.
Moose says when people make money on YouTube, they're actually charging me for mine.
Yeah.
Well, PayPal, so in other words, like a Patreon or a sponsorship, PayPal, something other than AdSense or whatever it is, YouTube sanctioned.
Wait. I gotta respond to Tinkerbell real quick. Super chat, YouTube takes 50% of it.
50? Holy shit!
50.
I thought it was 30.
50%.
I thought it was.
I thought it was 30.
It's like Vader with Lando. That
What's
wasn't part of the deal. I was signing Han up to this bounty hunter. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. And it's just
Right.
getting worse. It's just getting worse.
And you know what's crazy? You're right, man. Yesterday, years ago, I discovered a channel that I watched with my son. It was called Carl and Ginger's Family or something like this. And it was cool. They got young kids and they did like cool kids stuff, right? It's for kids. And they were at like maybe 10,000 subs. Small. Now they're up over 1 million, and their videos now are so scripted. It's just fake laughs and all these fake I was like, what in the hell, man? And it's because of this commercialization or whatever you call it of YouTube. They conform,
which is dumb.
It's
because YouTube was never designed to be that.
Right?
It wasn't.
It was not designed to be a cable TV show.
Right. It was a voice for people who wanted this, for the layman's like us that want to make our own content and have anybody have access to it. Right.
And you need to pay attention to the channel.
Which, hey, we can still do that. We can still make content, but.
Wait, you got to hear this because it's funny as hell. Moose Knuckles says, CG, is that the owner of Taco Bell on your panel? Because he's hot. He's hot. Sorry, guys. That was too funny. I love you, Moose.
Well, Moose, are you sure you're not having Dark attach those nipple clamps? Just saying.
Or battery cable?
Yeah, well, they are battery cables, just with the cables cut off.
9-volt nipple clamp. Hey, you know what they call me, Moose Knuckle? Moniaca.
And it's official. I'm not going to drink any more liquor while I'm on here with Sam because he will make me choke it up and spray it up my nose.
This is how it should be, man.
Exactly, man. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. This is why I still go over Fat Boy's stream. And not for nothing, not to, whatever. But Fat Boy, he allows me to cut it up. And I don't go on his camera or nothing. I just go in the chat room and go nuts. And people are like, oh, shit, here comes Sam. And, I say some crazy shit. But I like to make people laugh, and I like to laugh. And that we do, right? That was always the mission of the circus, to laugh. Number one.
That's right.
What do they call it? Tell me.
Don't worry, Moose. We're going to have fun regardless, man. Even if I got to stick 2 electrodes up your anus. Because I know you like that sort of thing.
Raw dog.
Lord, we're spiraling down. Okay, wait. I'm going to make a disclaimer. I have to make a disclaimer. There are some of you that have probably never been on a chat because some of you are new with Minuteman and Sam and myself, and it can get a little crazy. It can get a little freaky.
No, I'm just trying not to crack my ass up with Moose Knuckles going, the girls call me, hey, you behind the bushes?
I know, absolutely correct. I love Moose Knuckles. If you guys do not know Moose Knuckles Outdoors, if you want to laugh, you will go check out his channel. It's Moose Knuckles Outdoors. He is absolutely the funniest person on YouTube. He's
by
hysterical.
far.
Hey, Sybil, how are you, sweetheart?
Yes, Grandpa, yes. We're on the topic of electroejaculation.
You have all been warned, okay? It's going to be one of those nights. So now let's have some fun.
So, back to what we were talking about before that I had to stop you on, Sam.
Yes.
On the schools and how you can't be anything but libtard. And I use that word specifically because they are not liberals. Let's talk about that. Oh, you're on the phone. Of course you are. Damn.
No, I'm not on the phone. Not on the phone. I need a phone. In that case, Moose, they call me second man.
It
Anyway.
only lasted a minute.
Moose, they call me all night long because
Amen.
you get the fuck off of me, please. I need to sleep.
Hey,
All night long is appropriate. I'm just saying.
AKA Lionel Richie.
All night long. All night.
Wait. Minuteman, watch the chat.
I'm watching it.
They call me 4,000 hour man.
There you go, Minuteman.
Well, if you're smart, you understand that being a Minuteman doesn't actually mean anything about sex.
Well, depends on who you're talking to.
Well, there are some libtards that are Minutemen, but not really Minutemen.
Moose says, they call me
Yeah.
I'm just saying, some of us fight for the Constitution, and we don't really give a shit about our sexual orientation. So, back to our college conversation that I had to abruptly stop because I knew where we were going with this, and it would get Rick demonetized, and I didn't want to do that.
That's insane. That's crazy, guys. Like for saying Milo.
Yeah, no shit.
Minuteman, that is an instant flag right there. That one word.
Would that, like, seriously, would that, if we talked about Milo, would that really get him flagged?
Yes.
Yes. It wouldn't just get him demonetized, it would get him flagged.
That's crazy, man.
So much has changed since you left, Sam. Since you haven't been coming, so much has changed.
So, I guess we couldn't talk about InfoWars or Alex.
No, we couldn't.
How is that possible in this day and age? It just baffles me, man.
Because everybody quit worrying about freedom of speech, and they always went to the whole, I'm offended, so I win. Oops.
Yeah.
Trust me, you guys in chat, none of us give a shit if you're offended. If you're offended, you might want to just, stick your fingers down there in your crotch and either grab lady balls or your balls and grow the fuck up.
Oh, God, I warned y'all. I'm just saying.
Nutchy.
And he's really not being ugly, you guys. It's just the way we are, and especially him.
Oh, yeah. I'm being nice right now.
Oh, yeah.
I said lady balls. I didn't say, well, no, I'll be nice.
I think it's great. You know me, CGM, man. This is what I love. People say what they want to say and laugh, and
seriously, like the dumbass shit where you have to self-censor and all that crap. How dare them?
I can't take it, man.
Who the hell told a corporation that they could censor us?
Yeah.
Period.
But if we talked about like Antifa or a liberal leftist agenda.
Oh yeah, favorably.
We'd be front run then, we'd be put on the list.
They would be up to the top suggestions.
We would be the top 10 with like 200 views.
Instead of 15 people in here, we'd have 40, 50 people in here.
That's crazy.
At least.
How is that equality? You know what I'm saying? It's who censors you? Who polices YouTube?
Nobody.
The owner of YouTube. You want her fucking channel?
What's that?
The owner of YouTube censors YouTube. Do you want her channel?
I
didn't know. Do you want to see how she talks so much shit about us?
Right.
Is there really an owner, like a CEO? Well, I guess
Yeah,
it
and the CEO has her own fucking channel, and she freaks out on a regular basis about people cussing her out in comments.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
This is why there's not been a whole lot of pirate radios, because I'm done with it.
I thought, is YouTube part of Google?
It is now.
Oh wait, the other night, Sam, we did a pirate radio. Well, Midman did, and I kid you not, he played something up, and then we were started talking about different stuff like this and chat and all. They dropped his bandwidth, his bit rate. They dropped him so far down he could barely transmit. Right, and they told him that it was a problem with his computer. They we went on to another server that Minuteman owns. It's just a private server that we talk on that had full bit rate. So it wasn't his computer. They flat shut his stuff, what they were sending out. They cut it for like 2.5 hours.
And the funniest thing is, when I started threatening YouTube with, I'm going to build my own fucking YouTube, I got more bit rate than I'm able to actually send out from my router.
Wow.
RV, I haven't seen you in a while. I want that.
So in other words, they were threatened and wanted to add you.
They wanted to try to suck up. Yeah.
You've been on pirate radio. You know how normally he has to shut down every 5 songs, and there's some songs that he literally cannot play on pirate radio?
Yeah. Not the case.
He played solid straight for over an hour. We played rap songs that talk about sex. We played the full video of Show 'Em to Me. Nothing happened.
Yep.
I think RV wants to come up on the panel. He's cool.
Bring him up.
I like RV. I like his videos. Well, what kind of day and age are we living in, guys? I don't know, man.
Fucked up version of a day and age. An age of people that have no understanding of how things really work, making decisions for all of us.
But you know what? The one encouraging thing is not everybody's brainwashed. There are folks like us, you know, that aren't necessarily the minority. You know, who's to say, right? But there are people that are free thinkers, can think for themselves, that aren't influenced and brainwashed by propaganda and fake media, whatever you call it. You know, I refuse. Now, I like to get my information from all sources. I can't stand the Young Turks, but you best believe I'm subscribed to them, and I will.
That's right, because that's right.
Hear what they have to say. I can't stand.
It's the same reason why I watch CNN.
Same with Al Jazeera.
I want to see what the other side is saying, so I know what propaganda is being pushed.
Yeah. And you know what to watch for. It's information.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you guys this.
I think. Wait. Time out. I think Moose Knuckles should join the panel too.
Yeah.
Well, Moose Knuckles,
get in here.
I will send you a link through your channel, okay, baby? Private message through your channel because I don't have your email.
And I would put my camera on, but I'm literally sitting here naked because it's too damn hot in the house.
Oh, I don't mind naked. Go ahead, really.
Yeah, well, YouTube sure does.
Talking about privacy fences there.
Well, reality is that would actually get me shut down, not just flat.
Yeah, shut down. I'll be back. Get Moose on here. I need to go take a whiz.
I'll put some damn shorts on so you come on camera.
Rubin Report. I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with Rubin Report.
Rick and RV, they were both sent through your channels, baby.
But yeah, you know, my old man taught me at a young age to not fall into just one lane. You know what I'm saying? With information, you know, get it from all sides. Now, I like Alex Jones. I like InfoWars. I don't agree with everything he has to say, but then again, we shouldn't agree with everything anybody has to say. You know, you got to have your own opinions and you got to question things, not just be a yes man, no man. You know, I listen.
Whoa. Did you freeze, Sam?
Secular talk with what's his name? I forget. Some of the stuff he says makes sense, but some of it doesn't. You know, a lot of it, it's just not me. You know, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm none of it. I don't want to be labeled. I want to be independent, free thinking, and not influenced by somebody else's propaganda, I guess, you know. And I think that's very important. And like we were saying about the college campuses and the youngsters these days, they don't see that, you know. And
ask them, they don't have a clue what they're fighting for. They don't have a clue.
Nah, but you know what? It's sad, and like I said, it saddens me more than it upsets me. But if I think about it, back when I was 18 or 19, I really didn't give a fuck either, man. You know, well, that doesn't make sense what I just said. I did, but
it's more like when you were 16 to 17.
Yeah, exactly, right. Then when you get out on your own and you start being affected by certain things. And at that time, when I was 19, I went into the service. Yeah. But these millennials are taken to the next level where they think they're right no matter what, you know.
The problem with the millennials, and especially on these college campuses, is you go up to them and you ask them what they believe. Okay, why? And they'll just look at you like, well, because, and they'll repeat what's been drilled into their head. They have no independent thought as to I can list.
They have no understanding of why.
They don't know why, because that's what everybody else is doing. That's what they're doing.
Exactly.
And they don't actually understand what it is they're doing and how that what they're doing is affecting other people.
Nor do they care.
They just don't care. It's all about them. You know, it's just all about them. They bit me. Were you over here or something? Damn it.
No, I didn't show up suddenly and I didn't sneak through the door without opening it.
Okay. So you're still safely in North Carolina then, huh?
Yes, I'm still safely in North Carolina. Otherwise, we wouldn't be on stream.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Hey, guys. Sorry, Rocky and guy. I was missing the chat a little bit there. Rocky, if you're talking about that song, I certainly know that song. Awesome song.
Brooks is done for the win.
I think that's what he was talking about. And Autumn, yeah, I don't like labels of any sort. You know,
'cause I got friends.
All right. You got,
oh man, here's the Moose Knuckles.
There's Moose Knuckles.
What up, mofo?
Wait.
AK Ninja Boot.
Wait. Joe Evans did not make it feel better.
I've never been in the live stream and never met somebody from The Hobbit before. What is Frodo Baggins like, Samwise?
I don't even know what he's saying. You're breaking up, Moose.
Am I breaking up?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, your mic's scratchy.
Yeah.
Rocky, that's Moose Knuckle. He's a madman in disguise.
He's some funny shit.
He's the one that taught me. He's the one that taught me how to make chicken sushi.
I got to state for the record that he's funny as Moose Knuckles, but he's funny as shit as MD when he's riding to work in his car. He's hilarious.
Absolutely hysterical, you guys.
He's got some cool videos. Funny.
Seriously, if you're ever down and you just need to laugh, you need something to pick you up, you go pick any video he does. And it's like, here's a good one for you. And those of you who know Moose Knuckle are going to know the answer to this, so y'all are disqualified. You can't answer, okay? What exactly, as part of this, is an animal, okay? What animal is a nope rope?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
You're good to go now.
Oh, I wanted to say before I said I've never been in a live stream with somebody from The Hobbit before, and I want to say, Sam, what's it like? What's it like to hike with Frodo Baggins?
It was amazing. It was amazing.
You're really cute. I like it. You're really cute.
I love you, Moose. I love you, Moose.
So much.
That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard since the time I was getting raped. I heard of Tibet neck.
Hey, Moose. I love you so much, Moose, that I would let you be in the middle of a Minuteman CG sandwich. I would let you.
Oh, I've done that a couple times with my
that'd be
uncle
fun.
at Secret Wrestling Camp, and it's not as fun as you think. My uncle has Secret Wrestling Camp in his van, and his wrestling is a lot different than you see on the TV. The rules to his wrestling.
My face already hurts.
The rules to his wrestling matches are, he goes, the first one to come loses. And I was like, oh no. This is not a wrestling move, by the way. He's a liar.
That's right. Oh, I have missed you, brother.
Hey, he told me the same thing.
I made my own wrestling move. You know how all wrestlers have their signature move?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Mine's called the Alabama Crab Dangle. It involves 2 turtles, a popsicle stick, and a jar of peanut butter, but I can't show it on here or we'll get banned.
Don't worry, we're not worried about getting banned, so just go ahead and show us.
So what you do is you take the popsicle stick, you put it in the peanut butter, right? And you smear it up your butt. And then the 2 turtles try to eat the peanut butter up your butt, and they dangle like an Alabama crab. It's called the Alabama Crab Dangle. It's a pretty fun game.
That's amazing.
It's a fun game.
It's pretty fun.
Welcome to how us Army guys talk.
Hey, you were in the Army?
So, yes, I was Army.
Do you know Forrest Gump? He's a hero of mine. He was in the Army too.
Oh man, I could take a whole fucking howitzer of my anus. Right?
Bubba Gump.
Oh yeah,
You know
just
Forrest
stroke
Gump,
them
really?
tires.
Oh my God.
Just stroke them tires. Oh yes.
Oh,
Hey.
Jesus Christ. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, last night you said you could take a C-130. Now, come on now.
You guys are sexy. I like this game. Look, you guys. Uh-oh. I got a moose. It's a moose.
The moose. That's a cool ass shirt, dude.
Hey, thanks a lot. I'm a big boy. I got to ride in the car today like a big boy.
No car seat.
Guys,
See, so okay, time out. So now you guys are understanding how we act on work.
I think I got lockjaw.
it really is official. The moose is loose. There is no.
I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo on my desk. I gotta clean it up.
Okay.
Right.
I don't want MD to see it, or he'll put me back in the basement. I don't want to go back there.
Hey, Moose.
The Moose Lodge.
Hey, country girl.
Will you type something in chat for me? There's a couple of people asking for you, and I want to be able to get to a channel.
That is completely inappropriate, and I appreciate you selling my personal life, country girl.
Well, tough shit, motherfucker. You're in the Army. There is no personal life.
So what I meant by I got to ride in the car like a big boy was they actually let me come out of the trunk. It was pretty cool. So people saw me in the car and everything. Oh, Lord. I'm a big boy.
God.
It's Moose Cat Goldway.
You know, I was supposed to smoke a bowl like an hour ago, but now you're here, and I don't think I can do it.
I'm typing hey everyone in the chat for everybody. Say hi.
Ninja Boot.
Hey, do you guys want to know a secret? you guys want to know a secret about YouTube?
Yes.
So I got a secret. So I watched a video from my new dad. He's my new dad, Steve Robb.
Because he's putting his dick in your ass.
He put his penis inside my mom's vagina, and I don't know why that makes baby, but sometimes it does. And he said, "Hey, you need that." This is why he said, "Hey, Moose," and I was like, "Hey, Steve Robb," and he said, "Hey, you want to know the secret to how to get subscribers?" I said, "Oh, not really, because YouTube hates me." But he said, "No, listen," and I was like, "Okay, shit." So I listened, and he said, "You have to have sub for sub," and I was like, "Shut up." So he said, "You unsub from people that don't," and I was like, "Shut up." So I found out a secret of my own.
Okay.
I forgot what it was.
I knew that was coming. That's because they fucked the brains out of you, right?
Hey, you didn't see my mouse? Where's the knuckle?
Do you really want to ask where the knuckle
You
is?
really want to know? Ask that?
Yeah.
I'll show you. It's right here, see? You guys know? Do you guys want to know why I'm called Moose Knuckle? Do you guys want to know why I'm called Moose Knuckle?
Sure. Tell us again.
I was named after my mom. That was her stripper name.
I'll not put my cat in my jar.
Oh, you guys, Papa Texas is out there.
He is.
PT, that's me. Well, no, it's not really me. That's him. But he's out there, and I like him.
Oh man. Now we're having a party.
Oh, I like parties, but I don't like it when the guys are like, "Here, take an aspirin," and I'm like, "This doesn't taste like aspirin." He's like, "Shut up and get in the trunk." I'm like, "Oh, not again."
Okay.
Are you talking about Cosby pills again? Damn it.
Hey, Moose.
Yes.
Nobody got the answer right. You want to tell everybody what a nope rope is?
A nope rope is a snake.
And why is it called a nope rope?
Because I ain't touching that fucking rope.
Nope.
Rope and eggs.
You know, Moose, my favorite thing about all this is it's like all the jokes from me being in the army again.
Exactly.
But really just honest and funny.
I appreciate. You know what? And I'm gonna try to slip out of character for a second. Do you know how hard it is to stay in character with Moose and be quick with this shit?
Oh, I know, dude. Trust me, I do. I know you as original. You know.
I know you as MD as well. So yeah, I mean, I want, and it's hysterical either way.
Moose, you're a veteran, right?
Yeah, I'm a general in the Salvation Army.
Okay, so you don't. Maybe you can get on your other account to get on here, so we don't crush your idea of a funny game. But still.
Wait, MD is my twin brother, and he's a dick. Don't subscribe to him. He's a piece of shit.
Well, he's still a dick, but he's right.
Hi, Blue Wings, booyah. Hey, Moose, I gotta say, man, your character is genius. I like to do characters too.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious, dude.
I really appreciate it, and you're really cute. I don't know what Minuteman looks like because he looks like General Patton, and General Patton scares me.
Well, I am General Patton, so.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Can I show him a picture of you?
Where did you get your inspiration for Mr. Moose?
Do you guys want to know a secret? People are like, "Oh, that's a character." Actually, Moose is more the real me than MD. Just so you guys know.
Amen to that.
That's the genius part.
That's what makes it so cool, is because it just is so original and so authentic and it's hysterical. Hey, Timothy.
Oh, Timothy. Oh, he has a cute name.
He's really cute too. You like him. He's really
How cute is he? Is
oh God.
boy, pretty boy cute, or is he like, oh man, he's so cute.
He's pretty boy.
Danger Dongle. Oh my god, I really like that name. Is that what you call your underpants? Danger Dongle?
Yep.
Did you? Hey, I got a present in the mail. I got a new pair of thong underwear.
Oh Lord.
Awesome.
What color
But
are
I don't know because I wore them backwards and they still covered everything up.
they? Lord. Everything up front, but nothing in the back, right?
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Hold on.
Oh Lord, he's doing the wrestling move again.
Oh, good
I'm
Lord.
gonna win this one. I'm gonna lose really quick.
Uh-oh. Don't stand up, man.
Man looks like.
Papa, Texas. I love you.
Wait, minute, man. We can't hear you, baby. We can't.
Well, I'm naked from the feet down. So
Are you naked?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Country Girl just said, "Hey, Minuteman, we can't hear you," and he said, "Well, I'm naked." I'm not a smart person, but I'm pretty sure being naked has nothing to do with volume. Are you retarded?
I totally retarded because I went to the army and they beat me on the head until I was just totally retarded.
You sound really smart right now. I like it.
Good night. And everybody,
Good to see you, Moose.
anybody who has not seen him before, this is Minuteman. So say hi to the peeps.
He's really got to wait.
Hi, peeps.
Papa Texas is a pretty nice guy. Papa Texas is a pretty nice guy, but his giveaways suck. He always gives away garbage. He's always like, "Hey, look, I'm doing a giveaway. You guys want this paper?" And I got an old print measure here, and I got this old paint here that you can win. And but I really like him. He's cute.
That's just because you want to get his dick inside you.
Is somebody asking if I'm drinking Shine? I am drinking Shine.
I'd love to drink some Shine.
Carolina Chris sent this to me. Carolina Chris
It's
sent this to me.
technically illegal for me to make it. And I'm trying to be good and
Oh my
legal.
gosh. I was watching MD and the Missus the other day, or earlier today, or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It was Thirsty Thursdays.
Oh, I was on Grant's live stream yesterday. That was pretty fun. I told Dark Matter what the hell was going on because he's an asshole.
You did.
He is that.
So
We love it. But he is
right? And she pours the first when they both take a shot. And she makes a smart ass comment, and MD does, "Oh no, hell no. You put it up there, put your mouth up, pour it again." And she's looking at him like, "What?" He said, No, pour another one. I was cracking up laughing. Oh, good Lord, babe. That was almost.
What?
CG, I'll be right back.
All right, babe.
I'm going to make tacos.
Bye, Frodo. I mean,
Wait, you gonna make tacos?
I was making it up for everybody.
You got a chick in there that we don't know about? You better bring her on camera because we want to see it.
hold on. Oh, Big Dog Leather. Oh my God.
I'm a white Mexican.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, you're gonna eat some Mexican? That's some good stuff.
Hey,
No, no,
big
no.
dog.
Well,
Taco Bell.
he looked like the owner of Taco Bell with his sombrero on. If you guys didn't look,
I know, right?
I honestly thought Clint Eastwood was going to come out and challenge him to a duel. I thought Clint Eastwood would be like, "Hey, hombre," and I was like, "Oh no!" I heard, and I was like,
If you
"Oh!"
shoot at me, I'm gonna kill your kids, kill your family.
Everyone out there, look at Big Dog Leather. He is really cool guy. You guys got to check out Big Dog Leather. I like that guy.
I do too.
Big Dog Leather is a good dude.
Yeah, and he does a lot of videos and speedos. He does like high dives and stuff in his speedo. And oh God, it's so well. Those actually, you guys think you're laughing, but those aren't on YouTube. Those are on Pornhub. But
Well, yeah. Well, I know. I'm a purveyor of Pornhub, so I see them.
Big Dog Leather does a lot of Pornhub videos, and they're really good.
That's right, Big Dog. You're
You think,
sexy.
you think he's a leather worker? No, it went the other way on that way on Pornhub. Big Dog Leather is not what you think.
He's not a leather worker. He's a worker of leather.
He was the gimp on
In
Pulp
and out,
Fiction.
in
He was
and
the
out,
gimp on
in and
Pulp
out,
Fiction.
in
He
and
has a
out.
gag ball.
Don't see what he says. Plus, I'm sexy as hell, and he's got a point.
So, just letting you guys know, somebody's getting laid here, but it's probably going to be me and Moose Knuckles.
Oh Jesus! Don't you tease me.
And I'm getting left out again. Damn, I'm getting left out again. What the hell?
Well, you can join in, but it's probably just going to be me and Moose Knuckles.
Minute Man, can I tell you a secret?
Oh yeah, you can tell me any secret you want, baby girl.
If I was a chick, I'd reverse cowgirl you right now.
Hell yeah.
Hobbits need love too.
You don't have to be a chick to do that, by the way.
See, I immediately liked Samwise when I saw him because I was like, hey, I have a small penis, and Hobbits got small penises too. So I was like, oh, we should hang out.
dude, I literally died earlier today when you said that you were measuring the snow with your penis, and you said it was about an inch, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, the funny thing is, I had to measure it twice to get that.
I know.
So what are you saying? You got half? You're working with half?
Oh, I was full erect at that time, so yeah, I was at a half.
It was a half. Yeah.
Like an elevator button.
Hey, listen. Listen. It's like my dad. It's like my dad always told me. It might be small, but it sure is skinny.
You guys nonstop. Hey, PG, you ought to be charging admission to this show.
Amen to that. I love you, Moose.
That's why they're called. That's why they're
Best
called
person
quips.
I've ever met.
That's why they're called quips and not slopes. Got to be quick.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh shit! Did you ever do anything? Yeah, baby.
Oh, she's like, "Is it in?" I'm like, "I already left. See you later."
So bye bye.
Country girl, I'm sorry I corrupted your live stream. It's my bad.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Though at
Sonny,
one point, I would like your alter ego to come on here. So at one point,
Oh, I can try to find him.
we'll go find him.
TG, I picked
He's
one.
right
house.
there, jackass.
Just hit him in the head a couple of times. He'll be fine.
Oh, fuck. That is so hard to do, guys. Jesus
I
Christ.
know.
I know.
Nah, it's
I
worth
know it is.
The problem is that hat is so warm, right? And
It's
my
not-
kids, my 3 kids know moose. Dude, they know moose. And so, and then we go out, we'll go sledding, we'll go something, and I put the hat on because it's warm. And my son's like, "Oh, Dad, hey, moose is here." And I'm like, "Well, fuck, here we go."
Here we go.
And then all the neighbors, dude, I get in character to the neighbors and the parents, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" And I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?"
Welcome to the psychotic issues we gained being in the military.
Dude, I did a live stream from my MD channel of Moose Knuckle on Halloween, giving out candy to kids on Halloween.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I watched it and I literally pissed myself laughing. I had to wash
The
my chair.
kids loved MD, or the kids loved Moose. Man, they loved Moose.
I laughed so hard. Oh my God, it was funny. Okay, I'm gonna go out this one and I'll pop on outside.
All right, sweetie.
Y'all are in good hands, but I'm still gonna pop. I'll pop back in when I get home.
Technically, we're in good butt cheeks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, babe,
Yeah.
I've seen those butt cheeks. I'm okay with it.
All right. Well, she's okay with it. Well, we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
Where's she going?
She's gonna go smoke because she don't smoke inside.
Does she live alone?
Yeah.
This makes zero goddamn sense.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But welcome to the fucking club.
I don't like my house to stink, so I smoke outside.
I mean, I'm sitting here smoking a bowl. That's why the camera's not on.
Hey,
You
I
motherfucker! I got 2 years left until I can smoke that bowl.
Yeah, well,
now.
Moose, you let me know when you're out, and I'll come get you, and we'll
Dude.
go burn one.
Moose,
I'm from Washington State. That shit's legal. I can go down the street and just go buy. Like, I'll take an ounce purple kush.
Yeah. And like I said, we'll go burn one together. I don't care.
I got 2 years to go till retirement, brother. 2 years to go.
oh, shit. You're still active, or are you guard?
Yeah. I'm
He's
18 years
still active.
18 years active duty Air Force, brother. 18 years.
Yeah, right on. I only did 8, and I wasn't.
I have 13 ground deployments under my belt. I have 3 years of my life. 3 years of my life in the desert.
Wow. What did you?
I did 2.
Have you been to NTC yet? I'm sure you've been to NTC, Fort Irwin.
Well, I'm an aircraft mechanic. I do. I usually we'd go to some FOBs out there, and we do. It was mainly just like Talil Air Base, Iraq, Kandahar, places like that. And we would be, because I'm a C-17 aircraft mechanic. So if Army guys know what a C-17 is, we're the big fucker that brings everything in and airdrops.
Yeah, I do.
So,
I know exactly who the hell you are.
I'm a
Which is
master.
why I have
I'm a master
my hat
mechanic.
off
On
to
it.
you.
I'm a master mechanic on a C-17. So
Wow. What rank are you? You don't mind me asking? What's your rank?
Tech Sergeant E6, and I just got a line number for E7. I just made E7, Master Sergeant.
Nice. Yeah, I got Alice in E4. But
Right
I got,
on.
what? So you got 18 years in. When did you went in? What? 2000?
I went in before September 11th.
Yeah, I got out before September 11th. I was in during the 90s, mid to late 90s.
I hear you.
I was a PFC, but then I started talking shit about them defending opium fields. And then I was suddenly out of the Army.
Yeah. What? Hey, minute man. What? You don't mind me asking? What percentage are you? I think didn't we talk?
75.
Are you? I just got my 80. I just got to 80. Literally.
Good shit. Good shit.
The 13.
That means you get what, like 1,700?
It's just shy of 17 with the dependent though.
Yeah.
With the dependent. But
Well, the dependent doesn't change it much.
I got an appeal going. I'm trying to get that 100 club. You know.
I'm at
Well-
60% right now. I'm at 60% while active, what I'm holding out till the 20 because when you retire now, it used to be you would get either or. Now it's on top of. So I'll get my retirement
It's
check.
always been on top of.
And well, no, it wasn't that way until like eight to 10 years ago. It used to be like if you retired.
Oh, well, I'm within that. Okay. So I'm within that time frame. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it used to be like if you retired and you had 50% retirement, and you had 30% disability, you would get 30% of your retirement was tax free and the other 20% was not.
Yeah.
And so but now I'll get my 50% retirement, which is $1,800. Right. Well, it'll be around $1,950. And then I'll be getting my 60% retirement, which is $1,700. And so I'll be getting Yeah, so I'll be getting that on top of each other, and I'll be
on top
making
of that. You can still work.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll do that. My wife,
Now here's
GS too. My wife's the GS, so we're good.
Now here's something. My best buddy that lives upstairs, Tony Bones. You got CG knows. She met him, but he retired with 22 years in the guards, whatever it was.
He can't collect until he's 65.
Yeah.
I think it's 60. I think it's 60.
That's the problem with the guard.
Yeah, because reserve is 65 years old before they can collect retirement.
Yep.
Maybe it is 65 because
it is. I've got one of my really good friends. He's still in. He's a chief master sergeant. He's an E9, and he's reserved. But he's I don't know if you guys had the ART program where they're active reserve trainers, and they would be like they work as a civilian during the Monday through Friday, and then that one weekend a month they would put on their uniform and they would train.
Some of us do if you're not already labeled as crazy.
Yeah, so he's a chief and he works now permanently as a chief, but he's at 35 years service because he's holding out till mandatory retirement because he can't collect until he's 65. He can't collect till he's 65.
I do the same thing.
Now here's the thing though, Tony Bones is 100% unemployability, so he's already getting over $3 a month plus disability, so he's making like $45 a month. And
so
then,
is he 100% or is he non-workable 100%? Because 100% is 3,000. Yeah. Non-workable 4,500.
Fuck! I just lost.
Here's the crazy thing: he's 70% being paid as 100% unemployability. Right? It's crazy. Mm-hmm. And he gets SSD, Social Security, on top of that.
Yep.
So it's like.
As soon as you're non-workable, you immediately qualify for Social Security. And Social Security depends on what you've paid into it. So if I was to classify as non-workable right now, I'd pull $4,500 on top of my retirement, which would be like 19. So I'm pulling in like $6,000.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
$6,200. And then my Social Security is at $1,700 right now, what I put into it. We're talking like I'm pulling in like $9,500 a month doing nothing. Fucking someone take my goddamn leg off right the fuck now because I will take that shit and be like, hey.
Yeah.
Now, in the Air Force, is a chief like a warrant officer in the Army?
No, a chief is an E9.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
So it's Sergeant Master Sergeant, or is it a
Sergeant Major?
E9.
Sergeant Major. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sergeant Major or Command Sergeant Major.
Yep. I have spent the last 9 years attempting to rid my brain of that knowledge, to be honest.
That's cool. I didn't know you were still active, Moose. I didn't know. That's cool, man.
Still active. I just got back from my first assignment was McGuire Air Force Base, New Jersey. I did that for 7 years. I PCS'd over to McCord Air Force Base, Washington for 6 years, and then I went to Ramstein Air Force Base for 4 years in Germany. And I just came back there in April, and I'm back here at McGuire Air Force Base, New Jersey, and I'm here for the last 2 years of my service.
Oh, so you're closing out in Jersey? Is that where you?
Yep, I'm closing out. I'm closing out where I started.
Wow, sweet.
That's
and
cool.
You're from Washington State, you said?
Yeah, I'm from Washington State. Well, what's funny is there's a lot of civilians that still work here at the same base that I was an airman at, and I came back and now I'm their boss, and they're like, "This is fucking weird."
Oh, that's sweet, man. Well, hey, I commend you for being able to go the distance. You know, I thought about it, and back then they were just starting to institute indefinite contracts. They were trying to get us to all. They wanted me to go to PLDC and get my E5, and I'm like, nah. I had big opportunities in the civilian world with in the music business with what I was doing, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna ETS. I'm going home, guys. So.
But no, I hear you, man, and trust me, every day is harder than the next. Trust me, it's if you were thinking, it's terrible. It's every day is terrible. Like today, I came home from work just pissed off today. I was actually angry when I came home, and I was just like, motherfuckers, man.
I mean, I know what it was like when I was in. How has it changed from like 18 years ago to this day? Is there a noticeable huge difference?
So 18 years ago, when you came in, there was there's always bullshit. Every job has its bullshit. You deal with your bullshit, right? Now imagine all the politically incorrect things that you said that allowed you to kind of vent. That's all not allowed anymore. It's all like, oh, dude, I have. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. Let me get into Moose because I can't do it as me.
Do you know that Moose has 2 transgender people that work for him?
Wow.
One is a girl trying to be a guy, and one's a guy trying to be a girl. And I said, why don't you guys just swap parts? They didn't like that.
In uniform. You mean not as civilians, enlisted?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
It's allowed, man. The whole new fucking Air Force, man.
You know, I don't care what anybody does, but that's just another level, you know.
It's honestly for me, as long as it doesn't affect the mission, as long as it doesn't affect the manpower, I don't give a flying fuck what they do, man. It's their business, it's their shit. But it's starting to.
Well, how's that work though in the military? Like, how do they live in separate barracks? Do they go to separate washrooms? Like, how?
Okay, so it hasn't happened before. Nobody's dealt with it yet. And so what they did was they gave those people to me, and they're like, "Hey, figure it out." And I was like, "Thanks." So I don't know how it works. I'm just going with it as I go, man. I just make up shit as I go, and that's the rule.
And you got to be on your P's and Q's, on your toes, because you don't want to get in trouble by doing something wrong, right?
Yeah, I hate my life. It's terrible.
Oh, dude, 2 years, right? 2 years. You probably tell yourself that every day.
Yep. Hey, big dog, I didn't get that. I didn't get anything in the mail yet, buddy. Did you get yours?
I would not want to be a service member. I say that lightly. Like, I don't mean that, because I'm proud and I love the military. I actually wanted to re-enlist about 10 years ago, but I couldn't because when I got hurt and whatever. But
good night.
Man, it's got to be a whole other animal these days. I mean, you know, when I went to basic, they still hit you in basic. They really did, man.
Yeah, we got smacked. We got the gas, and they made us take off our masks. We got gassed and all that shit, you know. And now it's like I don't know. And I'm very proud of what I've done over my 18 years, because I've done a lot of stuff that I just want to forget. And I'm very, very proud of what I've done. I did 3 years of my life are in a combat zone, and I'm very proud. And when I see, I'm sorry, I'm going to piss people off out there, but when I see people tarnishing the flag and I see people like that, I get really, really upset, and I don't like it. And I respect the fact that you have the right to do that, but you need to respect the fact that I have the right to be upset about it, because my entire adult life has been defending that flag, and I would happily die defending it.
No doubt. No doubt.
Moose, I will tell you, Minuteman will be back. He got bounced off his net. But everybody here knows I absolutely adore our servicemen and our vets, and I do a lot of stuff for them. So on this channel, you feel free to be who you want to be, because it pisses me off too. And I will say to you what I say to every person I've ever met that serves: thank you. Because it's because the sacrifices, guys, the sacrifices that y'all make are the reasons we can sit here and say, don't do that, piss me off.
If you watch my MD Outdoors channel, if any of you guys pay attention to MD Outdoors, people do giveaways all the time on their channel. There's only one giveaway I do on MD Outdoors, and I do it twice a year, and it's the Mission 22 giveaway. And I usually have between 20 and 30 prize packs that people donate in, and all I ask for them to do in exchange for an entry into it, I don't want them to send me a fucking dime. I ask them to contribute to Mission 22, which is they're an organization that fights against the 22 veterans that commit suicide every day. And I ask that they, for every dollar that they donated to that organization, and send me an email of the receipt. For every dollar, you got an entry into it. And I give away. I've done it. I've done 2 now. And the first one, I think I had, I raised, I think we raised $12,000. And awesome. Yeah, the second one I raised just under $2,000. The first one went crazy. The second one was a little bit before Christmas, so it was kind of tight for everyone. But I hope everyone. And so when I do giveaways, I usually, because my MD Outdoors channel does okay. It's almost at 3,000 subscribers, but I do a lot of outdoor videos, and I get a lot of swag from outdoor companies wanting me to do gear reviews. And what I do is I save all that shit up and I send it out. But I'm actually friends with a lot of high-end outdoor people, like Dave Canterbury. I'm friends with a lot of these people, and these people throw in Really Big Monkey. Dave is actually a really good friend of mine. Yeah, we talk, and what happens is these people, they contribute in, and they put in prize packs to this, and I'm talking Tom Chitwood. You guys know Tom Chitwood? You guys know him? Tom Chitwood Knives, man. He actually got into a really bad motorcycle accident about a year ago and almost died, and he hasn't been back on YouTube because he was in a coma for a long, long time. but Tom Chitwood is one of the best knife makers I've ever seen. And he donated like a custom knife to whatever specs they wanted, to whatever handles they wanted. And Tack Hill, Rick from Tack Hill, you guys know him. He donated stuff to it. And then there was Country Prepper. I don't know if you guys know Country Prepper, CP. He does his Kydex sheaths. He actually made the Kydex sheath for the Tom Chitwood knife for the giveaway. I mean, it was like one after the other. People were just boom, 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 just doing all that stuff. So here in about 6 months, I'll do another one. But that's all my giveaways go towards that because I'm very passionate about Mission 22. I've had about 4 service members that work directly for me that committed suicide because of the hardships that we've dealt with and that have got too much for them, and it really hits home for me. And I've hit a couple of spots where it's been a little tough for me in dealing with the stuff that I've seen and done, and it's tough.
That is highly commendable, my friend. I wasn't aware that you were working for Mission 22. I'm well aware of the program.
Yep.
Now, I know what that's like too, because in the past 4 years, going on 5 now, since the end of 2013, I personally have known almost 30 veterans that have died, and not because of suicide though, because of overdose. And these veterans, and the last one that died was a really, really close friend of mine, and it was a year ago in December, and we were really, really tight. And
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I do every year for Thanksgiving, and I've done this for many, many years. I cook 2 Thanksgiving dinners. I do one for my family, with my family, and then I do a separate one, and I box those up to go taters, and I have a certain group of my homeless vets here in town that I know all of them by name. I know them personally, and I take them.
What happens is, hello.
I think Sam, you broke out for a while. We didn't hear you for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's froze again. So this year, I was so blessed. I got a call from the FW. He said, "Hey, we heard about that. I need some help. Would you like to join them together?" So instead of feeding the 25, 30 that I usually feed, I got to feed 6,000 vets for Thanksgiving, and I was so stoked. It was so much fun.
That's amazing. What were you saying, Sam?
Well,
a little bit.
What was happening was I was in a program in Coatesville, PA, where I'm near, and it's a mental health VA basically, and most of it, 90% of it, it's PTSD and addiction, or recovery addiction problems. And what happens is the veterans come in, but don't necessarily, whether it's on their own or whatever the reason is, they don't address the underlying issues, right?
Yeah, and they fall back to relapse.
Right, and now they're clean, but they think they have the same tolerance, and they go back on the street, and all the heroin that was out there is now fentanyl, which is not anything hidden. That's common knowledge now. And these veterans were just dying left and right by shooting fentanyl, and it's so sad, man. It's so sad. Now, it's a little bit of a different animal than suicide, but it's veteran brothers and sisters dying. That's the bottom line, right?
No, I hear you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it's so sad. And literally, I think it was like 28 was the last count. I stopped counting. But man, almost 30 veterans that I personally knew and interacted with and were good friends of mine, no longer here. Sons and daughters left behind, mothers and fathers, so sad. So sad, man.
It is. It's hard.
But man, Moose, thank you so much for that work that you're doing.
It's something I do. I do it twice a year, and I'm happy to do it. Mission 22 is something near and dear to my heart, and I deal with them. I have Wazoo Survival Company teams up with me. What is it? Fuck. The friendly Swede outdoor company teams up. Rocky Boots actually donated $1,000 on my last giveaway, and $1,000 in gear.
Wow.
They were really cool. Rocky Apparel is awesome.
Is that a separate channel than your Moose channel?
Yeah, MD Outdoors. You'll see it.
I did post the link for that in the chat. If you guys did not see it, I'll repost it for you.
Yeah, can you do that? Because I wasn't subscribed to that. I only had Moose on my.
Yeah, give me just a second.
MD is my main channel. It's more outdoors, a lot of cooking, a lot of hunting.
I'll repost it. Give me just a second.
Man, it's so encouraging to see active duty, anybody taking care of veterans and looking after veterans, and the work CG does, and just there's so many good people out there that are really fighting and trying to help struggling.
Welcome back, Miniman.
Amazing, amazing.
Welcome back, Miniman.
Hey, Miniman. I'm going over there now, Moose. So hopefully, when's your next? I don't want to say contest, but when's the next
about
round for the mission?
4 or 5 months, I'll be doing it again. Usually I'll start like reaching out to some people going, hey, do you want to contribute? This one was really hard because I had like 30 prize packs and everyone sent me the prize packs and it took me forever to mail them out. And people were like, hey, I want to donate this. And I'm like, do you mind just keeping it and don't mail it to me? And I will give you the information because I don't want any fight. Because people start questioning shit, and I'm like, listen, man, I don't want my hands on it at all. All I want is just to be like, I'll be like, hey, man, here's his information, send it to him. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to see it. I'll show you pictures, be like, hey, this guy's donating this, because I don't want any distraction from the main cause, which is Mission 22.
That's awesome.
And it gets to be hard to have to get that many packages out, and it just.
Well, and especially because a lot of them are large, and I send them priority, and they're like $22 a piece, and at 30 packages, it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah. I know. I was sending out a lot of, on another note, like packages to people a few months ago, and it definitely adds up quick, you know. But it's such a good cause, though, man. You know, are you familiar with, or have you heard of Harry Fessler? Harry Fessler on YouTube?
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that when you said Harry Elf. This motherfucker's leading me into some moose territory. Have you heard of Harry Butthole? Have you heard of him?
Harry Big Toe.
Backwoods Rays just pop in the chat. It is his birthday. Everybody tell him happy birthday. I love you, darling. Happy birthday.
Harry, happy birthday, you crazy bastard.
That's spicy.
Happy birthday.
No. I'm going to strip my room out.
Happy birthday. Mr. Backwoods Rest. Happy birthday, you hillbilly motherfucker. Happy birthday to you. That was for you, Backwoods. I love you.
Thank you for your slight stall there because it saved me from choking up my rum.
The nipple flip killed me. Man, that was great.
Oh, God.
You're telling me I just ruined a perfectly good pair of sweatpants.
Hello, Kyle.
Oh, it's crazy. Now, back to Spicy. How old are you, man? I'm going to guess 32.
I'm going to guess 10.
Looking at his picture, I'm going to guess at least, he's at least 4. But that's but did I win?
Yeah, I think you won.
Well, yeah. Hey, Owen here. Hey, Owen.
Hi, Owen.
What's up, buddy?
Oh.
Moose, I haven't been on a live stream in probably over a month now, and I'm so glad I came back tonight because you.
Oh, trust me, Samwise. I know. I haven't masturbated in almost a month now, so I was waiting for you to get back on live stream.
You just want to be molested more than once a month.
Oh, Lord.
It's not rape if you're waiting.
That's right. And that's the difference between rape and molestation.
My uncle doesn't call it rape. He calls it a snuggle with a struggle.
Oh, that's terrible.
By the way, if y'all are offended, that's kind of the point.
That's the point. Oh Lord, that's too much.
Oh my goodness, Spicy!
So-
You picked a hell of a birthday night to come in.
Hey, now, did you know we have to do sexual assault training every year? My supervisor goes, "Hey, we're gonna go do a practical in the closet." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I remember.
I was like,
I
"Oh, shit."
remember. I remember those.
Hey, Carl. I'm telling you, Spicy, you should have got here sooner.
Be
Like you
warned,
started on.
you're crazy, and we know it, and we're okay with it.
Oh, look, Rocky Brick says you're okay if your lawyer's there.
Oh. Only for lawyers. Well, yeah.
A snuggle with a struggle. That is classic.
It is.
It's pretty fun.
Between you and Minuteman, I got lockjaw, man. I feel like I got tetanus.
So y'all want to hear something funny?
Always.
All right, so I'm half drunk and I'm giggling to Moose Knuckle and everybody else in the chat, and my lights go off.
And what?
So my lights go off. Now keep in mind, earlier today I had
Oh, no,
to
you have
reroute-
ghosts.
No, I got worse than ghosts. So
Oh, shit.
this morning
Ghosts.
I had to reroute the power to my station to another breaker.
Jesus
right?
Christ, you live in Uganda or something? You have to reroute power in your house?
Yes, I am in Uganda. I know the way.
You know what? President Trump just said your house is a shithole.
Well, my house is a shithole. So, well, the funniest thing is
Not Haiti.
my other came in here and was like, well, there's no power in my room. Can you go get me a drop cord? And the only other drop cord I had was the thing that provided power to my greenhouse. And I was like, well, I can, but it's going to suck.
So your other walked in and was like, "Hey, can you get me a drop?" You were like, "Listen, Bob, I can't right now. I'll try to in a second."
Ow. My shoulder's all sorts of fucked up.
Hey, country girl, this is for you. You like my eyes? That's for you.
Oh, you are so sexy, baby.
Hi.
You are so sexy. I hear you backwoods.
Now, Moose Knuckles, she's a sexy being. She's been treated good.
Backwoods. You want a drink? It's his birthday. Speaking of love lives, I remember the first time I had sex, and I was like, "No, Dad, no." But I remember the pickup line. The pickup line that worked. It works 100% of the time. Do you guys want to know the pickup line that works 100% of the time?
Yes.
That's here.
Does this smell like chloroform?
Yeah. Does this rag smell like chloroform to you? It works every time.
Oh shit! Look who's here.
Christy. Okay, Moose. Christy
Hi,
David
Christy.
walked in, right? She is my absolute bestie. I've known her for, God, I don't know what, 18, 19 years.
I gotta look at her picture and see if I want to make sex with her.
She is the coolest chick. She
She
is.
is a sexy chick.
That's
Yeah.
my future ex-wife you're talking about there.
How is she?
Are you kidding me, Sam? She's my future ex-wife.
Nope.
You-
Well, we
you
gonna
are-
fight, huh? I know the way.
Me and Christy have
brother. My
We got-
brother.
Hold
You
on,
know the way.
Minuteman and Sam, I have a perfect way for you guys to settle this. Naked leg wrestling. I'll judge. Go.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say a snuggle with a struggle again.
Now wait. Is
No,
this
that's
gonna be like the mainstream wrestling, or is this gonna be like the backyard wrestling with tacks and
No,
sledgehammer?
leg wrestling. It's different. It's like Indian leg wrestling.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Indian rope
Also-
wrestling.
You know what? To be limber and to be fair, to make sure there's no artificial devices, you guys got to be naked. I'll spot you both. I'll make sure it's all legal.
Can we wear our thongs backwards like you do?
Oh, I hope so. It'll look like you got a squirrel in a noose.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Moose, I'm going to pull up a picture and I'll show you a picture of Christy, okay?
Oh, hi,
Christy,
Christy.
my love. How are you, Christy? Come on up. Can Christy come up and join us?
She
You have
could.
missed one hell of a circus reunion here. Well, live stream, not so much circus, but
How dare
Christy-
she? How dare she? She said, "Who is this guy? How dare she assume my gender?"
what is? Nah, I ain't gonna say it.
Okay, you looking at your screen, Moose?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
This
It
is
a
Christy.
beauty.
She is beautiful inside and out. Let's see if I can get that.
Oh, I'd like to see her inside. I mean, yeah, she's pretty.
Whoa. Hello.
You can't say she's beautiful inside and out and not expect me to like hit that softball.
That was on her porch. That's actually me on her porch after the hurricane.
Oh, you're pretty too. Ooh. Did you guys wrestle?
Oh, all the time. We like to bump boobs too.
Well, you know how you find out if she's beautiful inside and out, right?
How?
A camera on a flexible piece.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, Sam. Hey, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Sam.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Oh shit! Backwoods just said something about a squirrel. Yeah, fuck those squirrels, Sam. No, Backwoods are dicks.
Well, you know what you get when you fuck a squirrel, right?
What?
A cozy dick warmer.
Oh, I got a question. I got a riddle for you, Minuteman. What do you get if you put nuts on a wall?
One guy shoving you in the ass.
No, you get walnuts.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you get if someone puts nuts on your chest?
My dick in your mouth.
No, you get chestnuts.
Uh-huh. Right.
Now, what do you call nuts on your chin?
Somebody's small dick in my mouth.
Yes, you win the game.
Because generally, if my nuts are in your chest, my dick's already in your mouth.
Well, prove it.
So
Oh,
some of
wait,
us are not
testify.
small.
Do I need to testify?
If you want to.
Yes, prove it. Prove it.
Just take my word for it, okay?
Christy, I'm coming back.
Chestnuts burning on an open fire.
Hey, Moose. Christy has a palace. I mean, her house is amazing, man. Right?
It's hit like twice since you've seen it. It's been redone.
So her house is awesome, but
Oh,
it doesn't have a
it's
microphone. So why
No,
can't she be in here?
No, she doesn't have a camera or mic. I've got to get her set up with one.
My basement's pretty sweet. I dug 2 sleeping holes now in my basement for me, and it's pretty good. I sleep in this, and I'm gonna get a light in there soon so you can see. But it's pretty sweet. The bucket I poop in is pretty clean. It says Lowe's on it.
Are you allowed blankets now?
No, but
Well, you should work towards that.
I want. Oh shit! Is that in the? Okay, no, it's not. It's okay. She doesn't know I'm out of the basement.
See, now all you guys that are in chat that thought that I was a fucking nutcase, now you understand how people are when they're in unit.
Oh, I like you.
unit.
Yes, unit, as in your unit is being bit off by your father.
I thought you meant eunuch. Like,
Unit.
how do you say that? Eunuch.
You see
Hey,
what?
country girl.
Yes, baby.
Thank you so much for inviting me in here. I'm gonna go to bed, and I just want to say I love you so much, and thank you for inviting me in. And
Love you, brother.
For you, baby. I just adore you.
You're
Minuteman,
hilarious.
I feel really bad that you only last a minute, and I hope that one day you can last longer. And
Well, that's the give and take that I take because I have a long take, so I only last a minute,
and
you have a short
Samwise
take,
Gamgee-
so you last like 10 years.
oh Jesus! And Samwise Gamgee, I just want to tell you, I'm so proud of you for coming for being a homosexual with Frodo Baggins. I'm so proud of you for being his lover. And
I gotta represent the LGBT Hobbit community.
Hobbits are the cutest ever, and I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'm out of here.
Later, Moose.
We love you, brother.
Brother.
Have a good one.
Baby.
2 years, Moose.
Oh my God.
You're always welcome.
Absolutely hysterical, you guys.
Oh, that was
Okay, just for the record, it says, God says we're crazy. Y'all are crazy. And I said, just figured that out. And he said, well, I knew you were crazy, CG.
CG, what a live stream. You got Minuteman, me, and Moose together.
I know, right?
That was stuff of legend there.
I mean, it was like tears. Like
I only got
craziness.
for a minute, though, and he turned his camera back off. But that's okay.
I'm
I'm a loving
I ain't
anyway.
turned back on.
You could. Just don't point it at your lap.
You
And don't
always
stand up.
turned on, big feller.
If I turn it at my lap, I might embarrass some people on the chat.
That's what I said. Don't point it at your lap and don't stand up. You'll be fine. Bye, Moose, honey. I really adore you, darling.
Baby.
Thank you for being here.
I love you, Moose. And when I mean that, when I say that, I mean it tickles because I'm already inside you.
He wants to have your baby.
No the way.
He's already having Milo's baby, so you'll have to have his. So,
Yep.
Don't say Milo.
Oh, who cares?
I know.
We're not monetized here.
I'm just kidding. I'm still baffled by that. Like,
I hear you, Steve.
Oh, dude.
The craziest thing is, you guys, this used to be almost every night between my channel and Stan Sam's channel.
Every
we
night.
got up like this damn near every night.
every
That's why
night.
we call it the circus.
That's why we called it the circus.
I actually do miss it, man. We had a lot of fun. There were so many good chats. It was we would have to delete our live streams because they were, I'm not gonna say incriminating, but
We would delete them because we would get our butts in
They
trouble.
were incriminating.
Yeah.
They were incriminating. Let's just make it clear.
but
Let's be real clear.
this tonight, this specific live stream has definitely reminded me of the old circus days. And
It's been hysterical.
Well, Sam,
yes, sir.
if you get Skype and add me, I will show you the circus days all day long.
I know, man. I had Skype, but it bogged down this piece of shit computer. So when
Okay.
I'll put it like this: I am in the process of procuring a nice desktop. And
No.
when
Listen to me right now.
I will get a Skype.
Listen to me. If you can get Skype, even though it bogs down your computer, I can send you secure info on how to get into my TeamSpeak.
Mhm.
And TeamSpeak, you can run on a 3.1 Windows machine.
TeamSpeak takes nothing to run.
Takes nothing.
It's fun. I love TeamSpeak.
And then you can delete Skype. Who
I'll tell
cares?
you what, this is what I'm going to do. I appreciate it, but I will get it as soon as I get my new desktop, which may be within the next month. Probably more like within the next 6 weeks, but we'll see. I found one I really like. It's a nice all-in-one. It's right on my alley. It's for me. I'm no technical guy. I don't need all this crazy shit.
Wait. We have a new person. This is new to my channel. I want everybody to make her feel welcome. This is Granny's Place.
Oh,
She's my newest subs. So I am.
Hi, you're in place?
She came in earlier, and unfortunately, it was so crazy in here we didn't see her. And I wanted to make sure that it wasn't anything personal. So you guys make her feel welcome, please.
Big Dog Leathers. It's a system that I own. I own a server on it that has full encryption and nobody can see it. It's better encryption than the San Bernardino shooters.
Amen. And I love just hanging out. You know, I will pull up
Yeah.
TeamSpeak and we'll pop and we'll just be going about our days, and somebody will think of something and you just say it, and I'll swing back right here and answer them, and or vice versa.
is this
Yeah.
TeamSpeak?
TeamSpeak, yeah.
Yeah. Well, now this reminds me, what happened to Anonymous Redneck? Because wasn't he on there back in the day?
He
He
wasn't until he tried to hit us.
Is that a sore subject?
It's one we'll discuss privately. How's that?
All right,
Yeah.
sorry, I wasn't aware. It just made me think of that because I remember back then you guys were on. We were talking about it. So he's gone. He's AWOL.
He's not really AWOL. He's kind of like when you go deal with a spec ops unit and you just let him loose. If that makes sense.
I see. Okay. Okay.
So, Granny, we're glad to have you. Where are you from, honey?
Yes, Granny, welcome. We love new people.
We do. Joseph, it comes and goes at the moment. As you can hear, I'm still struggling with it, but it's getting better.
Considering how much you've taught in the last 4 days, you're actually doing a lot better.
Getting there slowly but surely. So,
Hey, Joseph, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while.
Granny, I have been actually dealing with this stuff for a couple of months now. So I actually sound better than I did. There was a time when I couldn't talk at all. And I haven't done a video in almost 2 months because I can't talk.
You do sound a lot better from the last time I was on with you.
And I can't sing, and that one is killing me. That one is absolutely killing me not being able to sing.
It was my fault that she couldn't talk as well as she could earlier in the prior month. My fault.
It was. But you remember when I told you that I felt bad that you got sick and you said it's okay, it was worth it?
Well, it was.
Back at you, baby. Okay, back at you. But yeah, I've been dealing with this for a couple of months, and it's just slowly but surely it is actually starting to get better. And when it first happened, I was put on total bed rest for a week, I think, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah.
Week. And
because your asshat of a manager decided that he was going to be like, what do you mean you can't? You got to go to the hospital.
That's it. Rock and rye. That's right.
Or what do you mean you can't answer the phone? At that point, I was talking like this, and you got. Yeah, it was.
No, you were actually talking like, hi. I can't really talk to and say anything. But hi.
Please
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
But-
last time I seen you, you were definitely like, yeah.
So
You were starting to sound like the two Simpsons ants.
I think it was right when you said you were forced to go on bed rest, right around then.
yes, and it was forced. She actually told me, "Here's the deal." And this was right before Christmas, like the week of Christmas. She said, "You're either going home and taking your butt and putting it in bed and staying there for 5 days, or I'm putting you in the hospital. Take your choice." So I went home, and my lovely Minuteman threatened everybody that into their life if they didn't quit messaging me. And I just about literally slept for 5 days. I got up about twice a day, 3 times maybe to take meds.
Yep. And
Check-
when you get on channels, I was like, "Excuse you, why are you up?" It was like everybody just shut the fuck up.
Wait. Let's get this right. He was not that nice about it. He put in the
No.
chat. In the chat, he said, "What the hell are you doing out of bed?" I said, "I'm in bed." He said, "You know what I mean?" I said, "Yes, sir." And I shut it down.
Oh,
You're
Moose,
supposed to be resting.
Moose, thank you for the comedic relief, man. Loved it.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I
Moose,
loved it, dude.
I love having you here, Moose. You are welcome anytime, darling.
We
And-
love having Moose and your serious alter ego here
Yeah.
at any time.
That's exactly what I was going to say. MM and MD, thank you, my friend, for your service. And also, man, your work with Mission 22. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very,
I missed a lot of that, but when I came back to the end of it, and I can, if I can support in any way, because I was one of those guys that really almost ended up being 21 back when it was 21. I barely survived it. So I will do anything I can to help you.
I feel the same way, Minuteman. I was not aware of the contest donations thing. I'm not interested. I mean, I think it's cool to contest. I'm like you said, I'm more interested in donating and helping the mission. So cool. Because I've been directly affected by it, and I know Minuteman, you have as well, with fellow veterans and stuff like that. And Moose, what I was going to say before is Harry Fessler. He's another. He's a civilian, but he's part of the American Legion, I think it is. And this man, as a civilian, I don't think I've ever met any other civilian that does as much for veterans as he does. It's absolutely amazing. And CG can attest, and I think Minuteman knows him, and he's just a cool cat. He's from New Jersey, the shore area, and he does so much stuff for the American Legion and veterans. It's amazing, man. So I think I got off track earlier.
No, you're okay. You saved me from saying something really dumb.
Okay. I got it. I didn't know if I should,
No, you're good. There's just a reason I support 22, which used to be 21 so hard, because I was 21 twice.
Oh, babe, I'm gonna put into Skype what he just said, so you'll understand what he meant. Okay.
All right.
What I said, you're telling Minuteman?
No.
You're good.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah. I'll shut up.
It's good.
You're fine. You're
All
fine.
You'll know in a second. Y'all just keep talking about something else. He'll know in a second.
I'm CG, if it's all right, I'm gonna put Harry's name and channel, not a link, but his name and channel in here.
No, go ahead and put the link in.
Link it.
Yeah, let me find it. All right, there's his name. Give me a second, guys, and I'll bring his channel. the link to his channel. Well, I'll tell you, I've been inspired to rejoin the community. Not that I disjoined, but maybe every Friday or once or twice a week now, I'll be able to come back and live stream with you guys. This has been absolutely wonderful.
Well, some of us know what you're going through.
Yeah.
But,
well,
wait. If you need to make another account to do so, and just come in on a picture, that's okay too.
I thought about that. Thanks for bringing that up, because it reminds me, maybe for people that I haven't told or talked to in the past, I haven't really brought up tonight, but I kind of had to dip out and be undercover and stop streaming and making videos. Basically, I'm not going to go too deep, but it's because of family reasons. And certain family members were getting a hold of my content and getting to the point where it could have been used against me. And I couldn't allow that.
That's dumb.
So that's kind of why I dropped off and stopped.
It's kind of like the idea of judges can't understand comedy.
Good night, Granny. Thank you so much for coming in on.
You know what, MM? That's very accurate. That's very accurate.
They just don't understand comedy. It's fucking comedy.
Right. It's like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah. Everything's got to be so serious now.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, so serious.
Y'all hold this down. I got to go to the restroom.
What do you think?
I can't find. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a link to Harry's channel. I searched it. He put a video out earlier, and I started to watch it, but I think it was a coin video. I'll find it. Oh, Kim's got a new video. Kim's another guy that I really like. Kim Fife. He's just
not Owen.
I don't know what it is about Kim, but I think he's great.
He drives me crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe because he's so plain and mundane. I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure if okay. He asked me questions, which I need to answer, of course, which are so simple that I'm sitting there going, there's this thing called Google, right?
Exactly. I could almost, I knew exactly what you were going to say, dude. It's so funny.
I mean, I love Kevin Death, but he drives me crazy.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I think that's why I'm drawn to him like that way. You know what I mean? It's funny. Oh,
Yeah.
Paul's got a new video out I just saw. Paul talks about duty in Iraq. That's cool. I haven't seen that one yet. I didn't do much video watching today. A little bit.
Will you let me know how that works out?
What?
With Paul
Watching that video? Do you watch his video still, or you? Doesn't sound like you guys good, or no? Leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Okay.
Now we're talking here.
All right. No worries. I wasn't aware.
No, you're fine.
So,
Just let you know.
did I hear you say you got to meet up with Rick?
Yeah,
Very cool. That's one person I really want to meet up with, and I have plans to. Just
he's
to-
a great dude, man.
Yeah,
Wait till
Rick-
you meet his chickens.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let me tell it.
Wait,
Rick
go ahead.
has 2 pets. One's a rooster, one's a hen. They're pets. They're not being raised for anything but pets, right? The rooster's name is Chicken, and the hen's name is Dumplings. So together they're Chicken and Dumplings.
Very cool.
And they're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious.
So yesterday, it was early snowing and it's super cold. Rick's gonna go to the store. He comes back in, and he has to pass the chicken lot, right? Well, Chicken, the rooster, jumps up on the hood of the truck and goes right up by the windshield where the vent is, and hangs on for dear life while Rick drives all the way up this long ass driveway because it's warm.
It's fucking warm.
Oh my
Good. Now they're pets. You said they're not.
Oh no! At this point, I'm pretty sure after them literally facing down the dog, going, "You can't come down these steps."
Oh, man.
They're pets.
Oh my God, the show up. There was a standoff between Scooby and the dog and the rooster, Chicken, okay? There's a standoff. The chicken is like a third step up, and Scooby's on the top of the porch, and Scooby wants to go out to the bathroom. And the chicken is just standing there looking at him like, come on, I dare you, I dare you. And Scooby's kind of like, so Scooby goes this way, and Chicken moves and blocks him. Scooby goes this way, and Chicken moves and blocks him. And we're like, you do remember you're the dog, right? Nope. Until Chicken let him down the stairs.
It was possibly the funniest shit I had all week.
It was hysterical. Good night, Brenda. I love you.
Okay, guys, I finally found out I was spelling Harry's last name wrong. Thank you, New Light. I found it. I was on another page. Yeah, I was spelling it with 2 S's. Link to his channel. Moose, if you're still here,
There you go.
which you probably
He's
left.
not.
But that's Harry Fessler. He's a cool cat. He just shaved his giant beard off, which was like a shock to me. But
I know,
whatever.
that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, Harry, what are you doing?" But yeah, Harry is part of the American Legion or the Sons of American Veterans, whatever. I forget the full
Sons of
proper.
American Legion.
Is that what it is? And he does some amazing stuff for veterans as a civilian, which is just like mind blowing to me. So awesome. So thank you.
Back to the craziness that I just dealt with, which is why I disappeared for like almost 30 minutes. So this morning, all the outlets in my room shit out. Keep in mind, I'm in a 200-year-old house, right? So it happens sometimes. Well, tonight, my lights went out for about 10 seconds. And then right after that, my other came over here and went, do you have a drop cord? I was like, why? And she said, well, because there's no power in my room. I was like, fuck. So I just had to drag my 200-foot drop cord from my greenhouse with the broken ass thermometer system on it through the snow.
Well, what happened to the power?
We have breakers fucking up. Breakers
Okay.
are probably almost 100 years old at this point. So
They're breakers or fuses?
no, they're breakers.
Wow.
They're the early, really crappy versions of breakers.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure I have 15 of them out in the shop, but because everyone neglected to label anything, I don't know what to replace. So I'm not gonna.
Mm.
Gets to a point where you just kind of like, yeah, not my problem.
I hear you. Sorry, Minuteman. I don't mean to ignore you. I was responding to a
No, you're fine.
text, which is actually very cool, but I can't say it publicly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do understand more than others do. Oh,
Yeah.
But, hey, babe.
What?
Do you remember when we talked about why are you creating evidence?
Yeah.
The day with the ribs? You know what I'm talking about?
Day with the rims.
Wait, it's easier for me. I'll just put it in Skype. Hold on. Let's put it in Skype.
How many people do we have? Or we still have a lot?
We have 21 viewers at the moment.
Oh, wow. Cool, guys. Thanks for hanging with us.
Okay, so
We're
Sam,
all crazy.
Time for
Oh, right.
that's what he was responding to that he couldn't say here. Sam,
Yes.
I actually am going into the office to work for a little while tomorrow to make up for some of the hours Wednesday when I was home from the ice. So I'm going to go and work a few hours. So guess where I'm going to go have breakfast on the way to work?
Oh, I hope it's Bojo.
I know exactly where you're going to go, but I can't remember. Jimmy's? Not Jimmy's.
Frank's.
Frank's. Where we
Frank.
went that one day, right? That place was banging.
I'm going to Frank's, baby. Frank's is awesome. If you guys look on our channels from the vacation, I took him to Frank's for breakfast.
Yeah, it was so good. Man, you would love it, dude.
And yeah, there's been some big changes, right, sis?
Oh, no.
Sis, Christy, are you going to be home Sunday, baby? Do you have plans?
Man, are you a Scrabble guy? You like Scrabble?
I've played it a few times. I'm pretty decent at it, but I don't really like it.
I'm talking, sir, how dare you?
Not Scrabble. Scrapple.
How dare you, sir? I'm talking about the pork products.
Scrapple. Okay, so I don't know what Scrapple is.
Okay, wait.
Are you serious?
Imagine this. Imagine this. When they process the pork, you got all the bits, the ends, the pieces,
No,
the
no.
all bullshit. It all
No,
gets pressed together with a little bit of cornstarch, and they call it mood.
Everybody says it's the lips
Nasty.
and assholes.
It's the lips, neck,
It's
anus,
basically all the trimmings that
dick
don't.
limbs.
It's
So you
all-
mean bologna?
It's worse than bologna. Trust me. It's I do not. like
No way. Bologna is terrible. Scrabble
Uh-huh.
is
No.
bad.
If you go get
Listen.
really good beef bologna from the deli, it's not bad.
No, I hate
I
it.
don't like the cheap stuff from the.
You getting me? The cheaper, the better.
I hate Bologna. Scrabble is
I
banger.
love fried bologna. I love it.
And I live in the state that it was invented in, so I get the real deal here, you know. Think about Scrabble as like a gamey sausage, if that makes any sense.
No, that is so not right.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
I am not going to let you mislead these people. Scrap.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my idea of gaming sausage is when I make deer sausage, and I shot him out there, and I didn't really let him bleed a whole lot, or I collected the blood to use in the sausage.
I do not like Scrapple, y'all. I really don't. It's kind of like, you know what Spam is, right?
It's nowhere near Spam. You guys are on the Bologna tip.
Wait a minute.
Bologna,
You guys know what Spam is, and most of the time Scrapple is shaped about like Spam. And the idea is you slice it really thin and you fry it crispy on the outside, a little soft on the inside. But it really is a bunch of pork mushed up and pressed into a block with a congealer. That's what it is, and it's nasty as all get out. It's gross.
Hold on. Did you just say pressed into a block with a congealer?
Yes.
There is nothing congealed at all about Scrapple. You haven't had the right Scrapple. You're talking to a Scrapple expert here.
Wait a minute. Let's do one better. I had Scrapple in Pennsylvania. Listen to me. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thank you. So yes, I have, and I've had the cheap stuff too, and it's even worse.
So since both of y'all are on a dick measuring contest, let's measure this out.
I'm right. He's wrong. It's easy.
Yeah, okay, you win. Sorry.
Okay, see. Sam.
Sam, are you trying to say that your dick is kind of like Moose Knuckles? It's kind of like a button on an arcade machine.
The Pac-Man pinball.
Medical wrench.
Oh, look, Sam, Moose Knuckle hearts you. Moose Knuckle hearts.
Moose is still
In all reality, though, Scrapple is not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I don't care for it. It's not my thing, but it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I'm just messing with Sam.
Oh,
Well,
wait. Time out. Moose Knuckle just wrote a poem about you, Sam. He has to get back up here and
He
Oh.
didn't
do
do
it
it without me. He said,
live.
Poem. You have to read the poem, Moose.
Come on, dude.
You
Get
still
back
have,
in.
you should still have the link.
Send him a new one because it's probably outdated at this point.
Look, there I sat all broken-hearted, tried to crap, but only farted.
Is that original?
See, Barnyard Googled it. It does look like spam as far as the shape.
Come on, spam is pink.
Now, I will say she's talking about the shape. It looks like about the shape of a can of spam.
Okay, yes, that's true. But Scrapple's gray.
I love fried bologna, Sybil.
Yeah,
And
I don't
Scrapple
like
is gray.
Blue.
Okay, wait. Man.
What?
You've seen the ground pork sausage, right? Like the Jimmy Dean sausage is pink when it comes out.
Yeah.
You know that
That
yucky
would be
gray
Jimmy
color?
Dean.
Wait.
Yeah.
You know that yucky gray color it turns when it's going bad?
Yeah.
That's what Scrapple looks like.
But it looks like that originally, right?
Yes, and it is disgusting. It's really, I don't like Scrapple at all. I really don't.
But see, here's the thing.
You put
No
Pawpaw
one
in it,
cares if you like it or not.
you
It's
wouldn't
still
like it.
protein.
Okay, well, if we're going to go that one, we all know that I hate fish. But we also know that in
Mhm.
a SHTF situation, if that's the protein I got, then I'm going to get it down.
Says a girl that I've literally told that I'm going to get her cooked sushi, and then I'm going to get raw sushi, and I'm just going to intermix. And by the time she eats half of it, I'm going to be like, by the way, you've been eating raw sushi.
And I told him, I said, well, it would be the first time you've proved me that I was wrong about something. It doesn't happen often, but I highly doubt it because there's a big texture difference between raw and cooked. There's a big difference.
Actually,
But
when you
I'm not
eat
going to
sushi,
say never or no.
there's no difference.
There is a big difference. I've had both. I don't like either, but
Wait, so you've had raw sushi and cooked sushi?
yes, I have a father who absolutely loves sushi.
Really?
Y'all would get along great. He loves sushi. So one time we went to the buffet place, and there was a sushi bar in there. And he said, try this one and try that one. And I went, wow. And then she said, now try this one. And I said, wow. He said, this one's cooked. It was still gross.
Now-
It still
Yeah.
tastes like fish.
Fat Boy says hot dogs is scrap as well as Scrabble. Hot dogs is made out of they make like a pink powder and then reconstitute with water.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
disgusting. Can somebody tell me how to spell relics? Like
R-E-L-I-C-S.
RELICS. Wait, no, that's right.
R-E-L-I-C-S.
RELICS. That sounds good. It didn't underline, so it's good. I'm writing an email.
It's good. I'm like
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
R-E-L-I-C-S.
okay, trust me, it's good. Uh-oh. Moose Knuckle wrote a poem for Minuteman too.
He wrote one for me? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Does that mean I had to put my penis in between your butt cheeks?
Okay, you ready? Now and then thunder is heard, followed by that, a rumbling turd.
Well, rumbling turd doesn't really bother me all that much.
Did you see what I put in Skype, babe?
Unless you put something new. Yeah.
It starts with, can you guys just...
for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me and Sam are gay. We've been pounding each other's asshole all the time. All right.
Is there
Dude,
another,
come on,
is
Sam. Come on, Sam. Let's come out of the closet.
Is there another Sam that I don't know about here? What?
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck country girl said.
I'm sorry, Sam. I tried to protect you. I tried to keep it a secret.
At a sushi bar at Kroger's.
You know how you...
We have a
Yeah.
sushi bar at Wegmans.
Wait.
They do
Barnyard chickens. I get my sushi from Kroger's as well.
Yeah, I got him at Kroger. Yeah.
In fact, I just ate it.
So maybe, Minuteman, maybe, I'm not making you no promises. Since we both have Kroger, you can tell me what I'm supposed to try, and maybe I will try it for you.
Real simple. If you don't know what the fuck you like, you don't like raw fish, California rolls.
Nash, awesome.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? Did I miss anything?
You missed everything.
Yo.
Nah, I said,
Do you ever invade funerals for the mints?
And they're gone.
Free mints at funerals. Do they really have free mints at funerals?
Thank you, baby.
He gone.
You're welcome.
Do we
I am watching chat, by the way.
Yes, I know.
Do we know him?
The reality is, at the moment, Fat Boy's here now, but all night long, the only mod I've had is you and me.
Oh, Fat Boy, are you coming up on the panel? Is Fat Boy
Yeah, let's get Fat Boy on the panel.
Fat Boy, bring it on, brother.
What's up,
brother.
baby?
Fat Boy is one of the.
Remember, if we got Fat Boy on the channel, we got to get the baby powder.
So the baby powder.
We got to find the wet spot.
Oh, I thought you meant for his pimp hand.
Come on, man. I thought you realized that this is going to become a threesome.
Well,
Country Girl's holding the camera.
Hell yes.
Fat Boys knows what I mean when I talk about a pimp hand and baby powder. He knows what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you mean, too.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That's my dude.
I love that movie.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm gonna hold,
Pile me up.
I'm gonna hold the camera.
Not a man, not a bitch. Not a man, not a bitch. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hold the camera until you two, he wears y'all both out, and then he's still ready to go, and then I'm gonna just take over and finish it. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll wash my dick first.
Yes, she will.
Well, that's no fun.
Well, your poo is not going to her snatch, so you're good to go.
Oh, okay. You're talking about my big sister, sir. Hey, Minuteman, did I ever show you my knuckle dusters, by the way? Check these things out.
Hold on.
You know where I got them?
So, Barnyard, you're talking an actual sit down like a restaurant inside Kroger.
Oh, those are nice.
Ain't they cool? They're like serious, dude.
They were a gift from Drunken One.
Excuse me, ma'am. That was for me to tell. Minuteman, can I tell you where I got these now, sir?
Oh, good God. What a baby.
They were a gift from my good friend Sparky, Sparkomatic. Drunken one.
Pro tip: take a stick welder, weld tips on them.
Yeah, spikes. Nah,
Uh-huh.
I kind of like them like this. I've seen that before.
If you ever need to actually use them, the tips will help you.
Good night, Sybil. You have a good night, sweetie. Love you. Feel better.
I'll tell you what, man, one night these kids tried to jump me, right? And the kid didn't have knuckle dusters, but he had a roll of quarters in his hand, and he snuck me right here and split my eye wide open, and I had blood all down my eyes.
No testicles.
Well, I'll tell you what, him and his two buddies didn't make it far, and that's all I'm gonna say.
It's all fun and games until somebody grabs somebody by the testicles and goes beat the fuck out of their friend while they're still holding said testicles.
Hey,
you know
Pat.
what I like to call boobies? You know what I like to call boobies?
What?
I said, you know what I like to call boobies?
Yeah, what?
Chesticles.
They have the same kind of nerve endings.
It's just a funny word.
You know
Now,
what? There's actually nerve endings there, babe.
Pat, it's funny you say that because I actually got these in the great state of Texas.
In Texas.
And put them in my bag and flew with them back to Atlanta to Philly.
Yep.
So.
And they're a nice set. They have a full guard on the palm.
They really are. Nice. They're not aluminum either. This is steel.
They're really nice. I actually held them.
If they were true, they'd be lead.
Really? Lead's too soft.
No. Lead's too heavy. That's why it's illegal. Also can't be seen. Go ahead.
Pat.
Also, they can't be seen via X-ray machines.
Carbon fiber?
No, lead.
Lead won't. Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? That's why they have lead aprons.
Yeah, the X-ray machines are based on radiation, and they don't see them.
Barnyard chicken, you do not weld brass. You sweat brass, like copper brass. It's like solder. I mean, it's basically welding, but you use solder, like a silver solder type thing, and you sweat it like soldering. In my experience. Now,
that's the correct way to do it. But the sad thing is, every time I hear that, I go, "That ain't all that funny."
It's like plumbing. You know, you sweat copper, you sweat brass, which is the same thing, sort of. It's just not using an electrical arc to join metal. You're using a flame.
Yeah. Hey, babe. Turn your phone down 2 notches. We're still hearing ourselves. Go ahead.
There you go. Well, I've always called it sweating or soldering, but brazing, I've heard that. I guess that's correct.
Yeah, it's really brazing, to be honest.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go back in. I'll just mute the one inside. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back.
You're fine. No, you're fine.
I had one for my dad, but I believe they're from the service. Joseph, do you mean the knuckle dusters? I think that's what he's talking about. Oh, Minuteman, I want to ask you something. I forgot earlier. Have you of course, everybody knows about the NRA, National Rifle Association.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the NGOA, National Gun Owners Association?
No.
So I never heard of it either until recently. And my buddy T-Bone upstairs, Tony Bone, he became a member of it. And okay, sorry. And it's like the NRA in terms of being like a rifle organization, gun club. Basically, it's for ownership. Like it's a club that you pay membership to. I think it's like $200 for a lifetime or whatever. And then you get like wholesale prices. So he just got a real nice 357 stub nose 5-shot revolver for like $220, I think. Taurus 357.
Well, yeah, that's really cheap considering they're almost $400. What, you want me to do nipple rolls again?
No, I'm talking
Wait,
about.
don't do that till I get back. Hold on.
I'm trying to remove this idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you put "Why is God so gay"? Like, that's not.
Don't
No,
ignore his dumbass. No, this is what he wants.
But it's not funny. Like, if you
no,
say
stop,
funny,
stop, Sam, stop.
I'm not addressing him. What I'm saying is, if you want to say something funny, make us laugh at least. Like, whoever, to anybody.
You're giving him ammo. Just continue on what you were saying.
Oh, anyway, yeah. So the NGOA, if you check it out, it's very awesome, dude. I wasn't aware of this organization or site or club, however you want to put it, either. Until recently, I guess it's been about a month ago, and he joined it. I didn't have the money at the time to join it, but it worked. So what you do is go on there and you order whatever you want. They have any legal, legit piece, firearm, and you have to send it to a dealer in your hometown or your area or whatever. They send it to like that store, that dealer, and then you go there and the dealer runs your background
check, and then you get your firearm. Correct.
Yeah.
That's how it works everywhere. But what you're talking about means that they cost less.
Yeah. I'm saying you're getting it from a wholesale, which is the NGOA. Yeah. And it's like, this was probably like a $400 piece. That was about, I think it was $220 or $250. I can't remember. But it's nice. It's a Taurus.
It's very cheap for its actual price. So.
Yeah. And it's a nice piece. It's not bad at all. It's actually the one I picked out. And I'm like, yeah, that's the one I want. I want to get another 357. And except he got the snub. I didn't necessarily want a snub nose. I want to.
Yeah, snub is kind of worthless.
I used to have a 38.
I still prefer these.
Is that a flintlock?
It is.
Wow. Is that a replica or is that the real deal?
No, it's a real deal. I got that one and 3 power guns, and I use them.
Wow. I've never shot an actual black powder or flintlock handgun. I've shot many.
The rifles are one thing, but shooting the pistol is funny because that black powder gets all over you. By the time you go inside, you're black faced almost all the way across.
I bet all over your hands and shit.
Yep.
Wow. Is it hard to control?
No. It's actually it's a super soft recoil.
Really?
But it's bang and then bang.
Yeah. There's always that delay, right? What's your accuracy? Like 20 yards, 10, 20 yards?
10, 20 yards, I can hit a quarter.
Wow.
They're very accurate until you get to the point that you're like 100 yards out. They are very accurate.
Yeah.
They were built to be accurate across the ship.
Right.
About 100 yards.
20, 30 yards, right?
Yeah, across the ship it might be 10 yards, but the length of the ship might be 30 to 100 yards depending how big the ship was. But they were all built as basically just lead slingers. Kind of the same idea of a sling or a arrow, but instead of it being bowstrung or fling, it's gunpowder pushing the lead.
You know what I really want to been interested in? Do you ever watch the Slingshot channel with York Sprague?
I do. I love Joe Sprague.
Oh yeah, he's the man. I've been watching him for years now. Me and my son got into him about 4 years ago. But have you seen his pneumatic?
Yep.
Not necessarily cross, but bolt guns. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about his Dragon Slayer gun, the one that he shot that big ass damn iron bolt through? Like,
Oh, the one he made, holy shit, that thing is crazy.
yeah.
But the one that was made in Austria or Switzerland, I think it's Switzerland, and it was a legit over the barrel.
The crossbow. Yeah.
The one, the crossbow was pneumatic, but sort of like a crossbow without.
Oh yeah, I got you now.
Dude.
Sorry, I've watched so many of his videos.
It's crazy, man, and it's so powerful. I mean, of course, the one that he made, Jesus, I think he had the record for like 1,000 joules. I think it was 1,000.
Yeah. Well, he had the record, and then it was beaten, and he went over the board to rebeat it. But those pneumatic weapons, that's possibly the most important thing to hunting I've ever seen. Because imagine that. If you can hunt a deer, right? You can kill that deer with your weapon. And then you can take that shell out or that bullet out of the deer and reuse it to hunt another deer using a hand pump. How fucking amazing is that?
It's pretty efficient.
Suddenly you don't need gunpowder.
No gunpowder, no spark. All you need, and the one that was made in Switzerland was a simple one cock to get, I think it was like 300 psi or something crazy like that. I mean, you talk about
no. That one he still had to pump. He had a tank.
He had a bicycle pump, and then he got the compressor to pump up his homemade one. But the one that came from Switzerland that he got the ideas from, that one was just like this little thing that came out, and it was like a quick. You could do it with like one hand. It was just a quick.
Yeah, because it was a 8-shot gun. It wasn't a single shot gun. We're talking. I remember watching that rifle, but he still had to charge it.
Yeah, we're talking about different weapons because the one I'm talking about was like it looked like a rifle, right? But a real little tiny barrel on it. There was a cross that went down and blocked the barrel, so you can't shoot projectiles. That way, it's legal in Germany.
Yeah,
but it was an over the barrel bolt, and there was a little thumb cock. It just went, and there was a tank on the front that looked like a big CO2 tank, right? But it was, and there was a little gauge, PSI gauge, and one little thumb cock was like, I forget, I don't know the numbers, but that's it. And you could shoot probably, I don't know, maybe 10 shots with it before it started, weakening. Yeah. Of course, every shot
But that was what I was trying to say is it's charged each time you cock it. Just because he moves his fingers and cocks it, right? It's feeding from an air tank or a CO2 tank, or either way.
Yeah, I guess I follow you. The cock would charge the tank on the front of the gun.
Yes.
And that would feed about, maybe it was 5 shots.
Yeah.
You lose significant power. But the one that he made, I forget, that thing was beast. He could barely hang on to it. I mean, it was like.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And it was loud as hell. Oh, that thing was so. And the bolts were like 3/4 of an inch round,
Mm-hmm.
Jorg's the man. I want to get one of his slingshots.
You're talking about the time that he sent the bolt all the way through his shop when it went through the material that he was going through, and then was literally hit one of the rafters or one of the steadying beams in the middle, busted through that, and then stuck in the back of the wall. I remember that.
Yeah, he had his arrow catch in front of the car door. And it went through that, and then through the beam. And through the
yep. It was stuck in the back, and he wasn't able to recover the arrow anymore.
Dude, how awesome is that guy? He comes to the States a lot. He comes over here a lot. He does a lot of shit over here with different channels and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that guy's a genius. Like engineering
He
feats
is.
are amazing. If TG, do you mind if I put a link to his channel in here
Go ahead.
for everybody?
Go ahead. Brian
Well-
said he's been looking at the air rifles that are 50 cals, but they're like 800 plus bucks and they're expensive.
Okay. So wait. I gotta express this. So Brian, I want you to find me a 50 caliber rifle. The
Like
cheapest
10,000.
one you're able, yeah, the cheapest one you can find.
Yeah, there are a lot. A lot. Like
That $800 air rifle can hunt
That's
deer.
Yep.
That's cheap. That's super cheap. You can pump it up
And-
with a fucking bicycle pump.
And they're not considered. It's basically considered a toy.
Yep.
You know.
You mean they're not a murder weapon, babe?
Oh, Sam, we gotta send you this.
Gotta send
We
you
gotta
that.
send you this video.
This blonde chick, okay? She's on this thing where she's doing a live stream and she's just rambling on about a bunch of shit. And she decides that she wants a gun. And she says, but, and I went to these people and I asked them because, do you sell protection guns here? He says, well, yeah. Okay, because I don't want a murder gun. I want a protection gun. I don't want one of those murder guns. Okay. I just want a protection gun. And you have to watch this whole thing. It's absolutely freaking hysterical. She is just dead serious. She thinks that there is a literal difference between guns that can murder people and guns that only protect you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And now you understand why I just keep pirate guns.
Good night, Pat. Have a great night. Sweet
Shotgun.
mother.
3,000. Sweet. All right. Is it
I'm looking at pumps up to 3,000 psi.
Yeah, that'll do it, Brian.
yeah, and you should be able to get the ones that can also fire bolts over the barrel bolts, which are really
No,
cool.
no, but he's looking at the Bison, the Bison 50 caliber air rifle that
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Frog talked about. Yeah,
I
and
know.
I really love that. I
I don't know if
really
you guys are aware of this, but Hey Stella that's in the chat, she's former Navy. She's-
Yeah, I think she said that. Yep, very cool. Very cool, Stella. Thank you,
So
Stella.
she's laughing at the murder weapon too because she gets what we're saying. It's like
You,
the gun, it's the idiot behind the trigger. No, Pat, you got to watch this video. I'm telling you, there's a difference between murder weapons and protection weapons. They're different. They're totally different.
Brian, I'm
I
going to
just
search
don't
that.
understand why anybody should even be allowed to sell a murder weapon.
we'll just say it's the only thing that interrupted sex.
Somebody going to get that dude.
Yeah,
Which
I'm done. I was waiting until it got offensive. So yes, I got it.
Why are you here, dude? Go away.
Hey, little boy, goodbye.
It's about what, the fifth one now I've done. I just, you guys
The
just keep
sad-
talking.
The
That's how
really sad thing is,
just ignore them.
it's probably the same person.
Same person. Yeah, it is. Same guy.
No doubt. No
But
shit.
for you guys that are thinking about doing channels and streaming and whatever, you haven't done it yet, that's how you deal with them. You just let your chat keep going. You don't interrupt. Don't interrupt your stream. Just
Yeah.
quietly ban them and keep talking. That's how you do it.
Brian, I just searched
Bye.
it.
Okay. Hey, Battery. How are you, sweet? It's good to see you.
Hey, battery. Brian, I got it pulled up now, man. That's pretty sick.
It's a sweet rifle, man.
Tiny.
It almost looks like an over-under with all the chambers.
It does, but the under chamber is its air cylinder.
It's the air cylinder.
Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty
and it
neat.
has. And I think lethally you can fire 4 times. And then after that, it drops so much that you can't really hit a target. But still, you can pump the damn thing up with a bicycle pump.
That's so cool, isn't it?
How are you, Heidi?
Now this picture here got this guy that took down a bison, like a real
Yeah.
weapon,
Really? Yeah.
weapon. Like, holy cow!
Yeah, it's a serious hunting weapon.
Yep. Very cool.
It's not something you're going to shoot at people with armor on, but hunting, it works great.
This guy got an antelope, a boar, 330-pound boar, coyotes. Very cool.
Damn, country girl, you're quick.
Y'all just keep talking. I got it.
They are 5 or 6 different. Yeah, Brian. There's all kinds of different ones. They got looks like they even got like some kind of flintlock looking area. It looks like a flint, like the one had, but it's an air.
You all remember that you can build this same weapon out of a potato gun. That instead of shooting a potato that's this size, you shoot a potato that's this size.
Right.
You could do it with BBs. If you got the right piping, you could literally kill a deer with something that's this size.
Yep.
Very cool.
You just have to have enough pressure behind it.
Yeah, these things are cool, man. Now, does anybody watch Deer Meat for Dinner channel? Robert?
I don't.
It's pretty cool. It's a little corny because he's so, I don't know. But he's got some cool stuff like hunting videos and catch, clean, cook clean. But he's got a black powder break action single shot 50 cal that I forget what kind and all the nomenclature, all that stuff.
Well, if it's a break action, it's probably a English weapon.
A what?
It's probably an English weapon that kind of cuts it down. The only ones that made black powder 50 cals. They were.
But it's new. It's not like an antiquity. It's like
okay.
And it's got a black stock with like a, I don't know. It looks like polished aluminum. Not really, whatever. It's very modern looking.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of composite, like I said, stock. I don't know. But man, it's nice. And it was only 1,000. I think he said it was like 500, 800, somewhere, whatever it was. But single shot, 50 cal, black powder. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool rifle.
You know, the sad thing is I can get a 5.7. I got 20 rounds plus one in the chamber. And I can hunt with it as a pistol. Not only can I hunt with it, I can penetrate AR 500 body armor with it.
Wow. What is this? A 5.7?
5.7. It's 5 millimeters, 7 millimeters long. The round looks like a shortened version of a 5.56 round.
Okay.
It's a nasty round. They're all black tip too.
Right. I've never heard of that type of rifle.
Yeah, it used to be a submachine gun cartridge until they outlawed it. Then they made it a pistol cartridge. But hold on, I'll try to link it to you.
Here's what it is right here. I'm gonna screen share what this thing looks like. This is the 50 cal. Okay, this says Night 50 cal black powder. Night. Let me get a better picture. He put a nice scope on it, whatever kind of scope he had. I don't know. It's pretty sick weapon, man. And he hunts on his property all the time, you know, pigs and whatever, deer.
Well, that's the cool thing about hunting on your property. You don't have to worry about any game wardens.
Yep. He's got a big old spread down there somewhere in Florida. And, they got the field feeding fields that they plant. You know, he does it right, man.
That wasn't what I meant to hit.
Let me see if I can remember how to do this here. In a while.
There we go. I'm not really sure why it copied my last copy instead of.
I was gonna say, I was leaving that going, am I missing something here? I was like,
but that's a 5.7. It's literally a shortened version of a 5.56 round with more powder in it. but it's a pistol cartridge.
I've heard of a 5.57 round, I believe. Sounds familiar. Anyway, I got a screen share of a picture of this black powder 50 cal single shot, whatever.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, man. It looks like this, but the one he's got, the barrel, and it's like, I don't know, some kind of polished steel or something, whatever it is. I'm not sure, but more sort of like maybe it's a stealth lighter, you know. Pretty cool, man. He's got a nice scope on it. Sort of like that. Oh, there it is. I think that's the weapon. Nah, that's not it. That might be it. Very similar. Pretty cool. Now, I've had some experience shooting black powder before.
No, that last one you just hit up was a breakdown shotgun. I've used it.
Scott wants to know if that's a Hawken rifle.
A Hawken rifle. What's that? Is that a brand?
I'm guessing.
I think he means a brand. I'm not sure the brand, Scott. It's just images that I pulled up because I was thinking of the guy, his name Robert Harrington, I think, on Deer Meat for Dinner channel. And it's a hunting channel. Dude does all kinds of fishing, lobstering, gator hunting, everything.
Gator.
And, it's
Sorry.
pretty cool.
Sorry, I got it right just then.
Let me put a
I love me some gator now. My goodness.
Yes, you
Oh,
hate gator.
Oh yeah, me too. I love gator.
I do too. Yeah, it's really good.
I really want to go gator hunting. Matter of fact, I think it would be great. I think it would be so fun. Dangerous as hell, but that's what makes it fun, right? Okay.
Well, you decide to go do that. No, I'll pay for half of it.
Yeah, man, we got to do that somewhere down.
Let's do it.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
How
Yes.
cool.
Scott says he fired a 62 caliber black powder rifle once and it knocked him over.
Then somebody screwed up the powder load.
I'll bet. 62.
The Hawken rifle was commonly used by Minutemen in the early 19th century. It's from Kentucky.
Oh, it
Not
wasn't.
the Kentucky long rifle, he says.
It was called a Kentucky long rifle. It wasn't a Hawken rifle. Hawken had nothing to do with it. In fact, they don't actually own a gun company at the point where those weapons were designed. But nice try.
He says,
The
no,
Hawkins,
Scott's a really small guy. A shotgun could knock him over.
Brian, wouldn't that
the
be?
Hawkins.
Sorry. Go ahead.
The Hawkins were round-barreled rifles, and at that time, metallurgy, you couldn't get a long-barreled, round-barreled rifle to perform like you needed it to, because it would literally bust open in spots. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm linking Deer Meat for Dinner YouTube channel for anybody who's in hunting and fishing and catch, clean, cook videos, stuff like that. Shooting videos, archer, everything.
Yeah,
And
he's got some really interesting videos. I've watched several of them.
yeah, me and you've talked about this before, CG, I believe, and it's definitely like family friendly, if that makes any sense. They're kind of religious people, whatever, but got some cool videos, you know.
He does.
He's one of the unfortunate hunting outdoor channels that's sort of got affected by that adpocalypse thing that went on, and yeah, it seems like he worked his way through it, but yeah.
The problem was there's been Adpocalypse 1, Adpocalypse 2, Adpocalypse 3, and now this current Adpocalypse that they don't want to call an Adpocalypse.
Yeah. I watch Lunkers TV also, which is cool. That Lunkers, that guy is former special forces sniper, and he does fishing and hunting and stuff. Very cool channel. Young cat too. He's only early or mid to late 20s.
Minute, man, I'm going for my record. You have to let me do it.
What's your
I'm
record?
on a mission to beat my record. My record's 12.
What do you mean?
He controls that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Brian gator hunt would be so awesome. I've seen people hunt gators with bow and arrow before.
Yep.
Crazy.
Honestly, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
Yeah. Shit, if I'm hunting gators, I want a bang sticker or some
Bye,
kind of.
battery. Have a good night, sweetie. Love ya.
I'm gonna want something that causes immediate terminal damage to the gator.
Yeah.
Well, if you hit it in the right spot, it will. But that's the trick to it. You just have to hit it in the right spot.
And it,
I love me some gator. Best meat on the planet, better than chicken.
oh, there we are. I froze, or you froze. Somebody froze.
Somebody
it's you.
froze. Yeah. Well, actually, I think it was you because both of us froze.
Yeah, I didn't freeze. I didn't lose you, Minute Man. I lost him, but I didn't lose you.
Really?
Almost both of you. So,
I don't know, darling. But you're here, so.
well, there you go. There's your 12.
No, I
Right?
got one more to go because you did one of those.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 11.
Oh,
12
you're
Scott,
for me will tie me, and then one after that would break my time, break my record.
there's this guy that I've been watching fairly recently within the past year. His name's Tim Wells. And this crazy cat hunts everything, like not exclusively. He uses mostly bow and arrow, but he'll hide up in a tree and hunt deer and buffalo, whatever, with this crazy cold steel spear. And slings it right through him. He calls it schlocked. Schlocked him. And man, he's a madman. I think it's
Also,
I forget the name of the channel, but his name is Tim Wells. And it's awesome.
also, you don't only have to hunt with a spear in Florida.
Yeah, that's
So whoever taught you that was retarded, and you should teach them that they are retarded.
that sounds weird, Scott, too. I kind of wonder about that because I've seen that dude I was talking about, Robert from Dinner. He's hunting with bow and other whatever gators in Florida. But maybe that's some new thing or old thing. I don't know. Who knows, man?
I was in Florida 3 years ago, and I used a rifle. That was how we fed ourselves.
To hunt a gator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we ran a trout line to get the gators on the hooks. We pulled the gators up. We shot them with a rifle and put them in the boat.
Yeah, popped them with the rifle, right?
Illegal as hell, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
You're hungry. You're hungry. Who gives a
That's
shit?
it.
Brian, that makes sense. Maybe it's like, deer season. You got archery season, pistol season, whatever. Maybe it's a spear season or something. That could be it. It's kind of crazy though to hunt a gator with a spear because it's such a small target you got to hit to ethically kill the gator.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
Okay. Those people that go, well, we should ethically kill this thing, have never hunted something with an artillery piece.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with the ethnic kill. I mean, you want to have a clean kill. You don't want to, hurt something and have it suffer.
Yeah, but how many of those are actually controlled? Is this something that anyone can actually control?
Yeah, to an extent, with practice and with aim, with marksmanship.
No, I meant like it. Is there any way the government can control
Oh,
how an animal is killed if you never see the government and you eat the animal.
right.
That's the problem.
Right.
Well,
There you go, country girl.
I know, right?
What's that? 13?
Yep, for me and one for him, so it's 14 total. But
It's crazy.
it's all good. It's getting late at night, and they ain't got as many people to mess with. But it's all good.
And the
It ain't
And the way I look at it, if I'm hunting gator, there ain't a whole lot of difference between the gator jumping up in the boat and biting my neck off or me shooting the gator. There ain't much difference. So it's a kill or be killed sort of situation.
And let me be clear, Minuteman's not saying he would ever torture an animal. As soon as he can get that animal and get it dead, that's what's going to happen. He's not going to wound it and just watch it suffer.
Right.
That's not what he's saying.
Right. Right. That's kind of what I was saying. Like, you want a clean, quick kill.
I was just saying that the government can't control that, which means no one can control it.
Yeah.
A lot of people need to understand that you can write anything on paper as law. But if the government cannot stop what's happening in any way, shape, or form, because either they don't know about it or they don't have the control to do anything about it, it's worthless.
Well, even with the laws in place, you know, the old adage of you may stop some of the people some of the time. You may even stop most of the people most of the time, but you're not going to stop all of the people all of the time. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to.
Goodbye, Distill. By the way, there actually is this thing called killing an animal for fun, called trophy hunting.
I absolutely hate it. I hate it.
I hate it too, but it's been going on for what, 400 or 500 years?
And currently it is big money.
Oh, hell yeah.
Big
Now,
money.
the one, there's, to me, you know, I'm completely against trophy hunting, but there may be some sort of silver lining behind it. And I know, believe me, I'm not for it. The only thing that you can say positive about trophy hunting, which shouldn't be in, is when these doctors and lawyers and millionaires pay $50,000, $100,000 to go hunt in Africa on a safari. A lot, if not all of that money, or a good portion of that money, is used for conservation
to preserve that species. Yes,
at least it's supposed to, and a lot of times it is. Who knows, right? That's the only thing. But still, like, I would never want to shoot a lion, or elephants are my favorite animals. I would never shoot an elephant. Like, we don't need to, unless it was trying to kill us.
I'm very hungry, dude.
If there was a lion, if it was between me and that lion and it was about to kill me, that's different. You know, self-defense is different. But to pay $100,000 to kill an elephant that you're not going to eat, I can't get down.
So wait, I got to bring this up. If you're a libtard, speak up now. And then second of all, if you thought that Donald Trump went to Africa and hunted a triceratops, please just execute yourself right now. Please.
Just choke yourself.
Not with your hand, my hand.
The triceratops, that's amazing.
I've had 12 people talk to me today
guys that are into trophy hunting that do it respectfully. Like, one of my bosses go hunting a lot, and Lawrence will take a trophy hunt, but he takes the meat from the animal and he donates it to a local homeless shelter every year.
Even that is just,
so he gets his trophy that he wants, the nice buck. He gets it mounted, you know, the head and all. but he makes sure that that meat goes to people that need meat, that need food. And I'm okay with that. I can deal with that.
Yeah, it's still the fact that you're not killing the animal for yourself to eat. That's why I hunt and fish, because I want to eat it. That's the only reason.
Well, that's that. In this case, though, he's making sure that people are eating that meat. He's doing it for them. And in the meantime, he's getting the bonus benefit of being able to do a trophy hunt.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, but on the same hand, for me, that's their thing. You know, do your thing, man.
There are a few exceptions, but for 99% of the time, I hate trophy hunting. I hate it with a passion.
You don't see any deers behind me, right?
No, baby.
I've killed 30 or 40 at this point, but I ate everything. Except the brains. I don't really eat brains.
Now, I'll tell you what, Brian, you might back me up on this in a minute, man. I really want to go elk hunting, too. I never had elk, but I heard it's real good. It's such a majestic animal. To have the honor to dispatch an elk and then eat it, you know, like that's next level. That's like Native American Indian shit, you know, and spiritual. Maybe it sounds, dude.
Yeah, well, when you decide, Sam, when you decide you want to do that, you better take my ass with you. All right.
Yeah, man. Oregon's where it's at. Oregon, Colorado.
You cannot do that alone because there's times when you hit them in the head and they go, "Excuse you, I'm gonna kill you now."
Oh yeah, and they will too. Them things.
Yeah, they will.
1,500 pounds, done. You know.
Yeah, they're actually more lethal than bears up in Oregon.
What's funny to me is people that are against hunting, but will go buy farmed chicken and cow.
Yep.
Are you retarded? What's wrong with people? You know,
people going, how can you hunt something when you can buy it in the supermarket? You're like, really?
You know, it's just.
I'll tell you a funny story. I was years ago when I was getting out of the abusive situation. I stayed in a women's shelter for battered women, and there's a group there it's a ranch, a local ranch, and every year he donates fresh meat from his cattle to the women's shelter, right? So there was this one family in there, and it was dinner time. We made dinner. We made some hamburgers and stuff. And the little boy looks up at his mom and he said, "I don't like this. It tastes funny." She said, "What do you mean you don't like it? That's the best thing you can get. That's fresh right off the farm." He said, "Well, Mom, I guess I'm just used to the cheap shit." I was like, oh, God.
That's because of crap they put in the damn meat to make it addictive. That's what they learned from these things.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why this right here doesn't have hardly any tobacco in it.
Speaking of, did you guys hear that Philip Morris is supposed to stop selling tobacco in UK now? You hear about this? I just heard it today on some.
So I need to get like 20 cartons and just start sending to my buddy.
Yeah,
make $100 a pack.
Yeah, right. Like it is.
New Zealand's phasing it out. They're making it illegal to smoke.
Yeah, Brian, I hear it too. I've never had elk or bear. But there's a difference between inland bears and coastal bears. And this is, again, I'm only not from experience, just from what I've read and learned, that the coastal bears feed and gorge on salmon and meat. And they're not necessarily the good tasting ones. Apparently, the good bears are the ones that forage inland on like blueberries and plants and stuff. Like apparently that's the ones you want to eat. They're the best tasting.
They taste best.
Yeah. Now they have the blueberry bears, which their fat is actually tinted blue from the berries and stuff. Steve Rinella had a series on that. He's like a real famous guide and hunter and stuff. Pretty awesome.
Now, bear is bear. The only issue with cooking bear that's not like farm raised is they're so tough.
Yeah.
So you have to use them in like a stew where you cook the meat like 10 hours.
Yeah.
To get it to all separate. Because it's just so stringy.
I was watching this one guy. Now, I've seen people that hunt bears with compound bows, archery hunt bears, which is just insane.
Crazy,
almost to the point of being retarded, if you ask me. But this one cat was hunting black bears with a recurve traditional bow. And he didn't have any side piece, any firearm. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, I'd have a side piece.
You gotta have
a big damn side piece.
Yeah, or
like
a guy that is, a guy that has a rifle or something.
Yeah, somebody to get that bear that's climbing up the tree after your ass.
I'm not really an archery. I love archery shooting and marksmanship, but I'm not really an archery type of hunting person. I'd rather just be done. Get the animal, dispatch it, and harvest it and eat it.
That's right, Scott.
I understand it. Yeah, and grizzlies, man. Could you imagine?
Jeez. I mean, you can't climb up a tree faster than them, so you're screwed. You either have to kill them or they kill you.
My uncle, or you have somebody with you that runs slower than you do. That works too.
Well,
my uncle Bob has an archery shop. He's had it for years. He goes up in Montana and he goes bear hunting with a bow and arrow.
You know your Uncle Bob is eventually going to get eaten by a grizzly, right?
He's been doing it for years. And, usually one of my cousins is going with him and they're always carrying, they've always got the rifle. So he's always covered, but
it's like
nothing but a bow.
It's like going whale hunting with a butter knife,
Yeah, pretty much.
Just not smart.
I mean, I'm a pretty strong motherfucker. I've got bows that have 400-pound pulls on them. I still wouldn't hunt bears with that. I'm sorry.
I will give you that.
You can't pierce the skull with anything smaller than that. And I'm just like, if I don't hit the brain exactly, I'm dinner. I would much rather just use a 7.2 or a 5.56. It's real simple. 2 shots in the head, it's dead.
Hey, Freaky Geek. What are you doing up so late?
Hey, Freaky.
Hey, Freaky. He's back. He was over at Rick's.
Yeah, Freaky's been around for a little while now.
Yeah.
Freaky's a good dude.
Oh, you got to watch the Pepper Challenge. Poor Sam.
Yeah, that was something else. It was a good time.
Stellar performance. The first 20 seconds, he was good.
The sad thing, Rick, or Sam?
What's that?
When I watched that, I went, I can suck it up that damn long. Come on, man.
See, the worst is I have false teeth. So I had an advantage there. I've been hit with CS gas more than once. I thought I had an advantage. Nope. Didn't matter. Not at all. Them Texas whooped the pants off this Philly boy up here.
I'm just saying that I think I have one tooth in my mouth that's actually intact. That's why I don't normally eat peppers. But I can suck it up for 20 seconds.
You got one more. You got one more than me.
Wait. He's telling me it's because he got it in his eye. Did you not all see me get that and rub it into my eye?
Oops. I warned you against that. Don't do it.
Although I will say, and I have to say, and I got to give Sam props because That bitch hurt like hell. My eye hurt so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
And
bad.
I mean, Sam and Minuteman were with me afterward, and they're like, okay, do this and do that.
I'll tell you what, I knew going into that challenge I was gonna get my tail whooped. I knew it. But I wasn't gonna back down. I was at least gonna go through with it. I knew I was gonna suffer.
And you know what the stupidest thing was? You were the one that got this started in the first damn place. I was like,
You were.
really?
It was my fault. That's why I felt like, all right, well, I started this. I can't back out. I know
I did not, Srinky. It was just one of those things. But my right eye just literally swelled shut. I'd sent pictures to Minuteman, and of course Sam was with me, but
yeah.
I was taking Benadryl and rubbing a cream on it, and it was bad.
Yeah.
And Shirley, I've got my tea, baby. I've been drinking. You ask the guys. I've been drinking this tea since 6 o'clock. One cup after another. That's the only reason I'm talking.
I'd have to agree with you, Scott. Henry rifles are very excellent.
Yeah. Do they still make Henrys?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Every day they make brand new Henrys, exactly like they did originally, which impresses the shit out of me because I love those rifles. You can get the old timey lever action, the one that had 8 rounds in the tube, right now for like $100.
Wow. I want to get a 300 Win Mag. Killer rifles. They hunt them big boars with them. Pop. Well, CG, Minuteman, I think I'm going to call it for me.
All right, brother. It was really good to see you.
Yeah, man, it's been great.
Or two, you really need to call me and hang out.
I'm going down to Delaware tomorrow, so maybe Sunday.
Call me Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I don't care. Just let me know when.
You.
I just got a lot to catch you up on.
Yeah.
Hey, Baldy. You.
Yeah, that's me.
You better get Skype and get your ass connected to us so I
will
can talk to you occasionally.
I will be getting Skype. It just won't be on this computer.
I don't give a shit what computer you have it on because it's not going to bog it down. Trust me, because we're only going to be on it for a second, and I'm going to send you info to something else,
something better. Anyway, I love you, Sam. I'm so glad you were here. I've missed you, babe.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to come back like at least every Friday now. It's been awesome. It's been a good time.
And just so you know, your T-shirt is my regular Friday shirt. I wear it every Friday.
Cool.
It's my homage to my bro.
There you go. I still got that gray sweatshirt too, but
good.
I can't claim the same. And
that's okay.
You'll be happy to know that the suitcase that I took with me on that trip is still in the back, half unloaded. I haven't touched it.
Well, you remember the 12-pack of Cokes we bought you, and we folded up the box and put it in the corner by the cabinet?
Yeah.
I threw it away yesterday. So yeah, I forgot it was there.
Yeah, just the type of people we
Hey, Angel, sweetie, how are you?
But Brian,
great night. I love you, baby. Say hi to Gage for me.
I will. Brian,
it's good to see you, dude.
And hi, everybody. Great team. Minuteman, awesome talking to you, my friend. I laughed my ass off tonight.
And remember, don't you ever apologize for what you're dealing with. We love you, and you do your thing, all right?
All right. You guys be good, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace, guys. See y'all later.
Brother.
And say hi to Tony for me.
I will. Later. I'm out.
Bye, man.
So hi there.
Hi, darlings.
So how are the crazy people in our little live chat here? I mean, I've been watching, but only watching for trolls. So I haven't actually been seeing what they've been saying.
Well, you know, I learned from the best.
Yeah. Somebody had to teach you.
I learned from the best. Have a good night, Sam. I love you, babe.
Later, Sam.
Awesome, Angel. I ain't talked to you in a while. What you been up to?
No, Freaky Geek. That doesn't count.
Freaky comes up with the funniest statements, and we just laugh. We just like, okay, dude, I'm out of marbles. Freaky, I'm not sure you had the marbles to start with, darling, but it's okay. We love you anyway.
Sorry, I'm looking at pistols.
Are you now?
I am. I'm looking at one of my favorite pistols of all time.
Alrighty.
The FN 507 FDE. Such a good looking pistol.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this is what I was looking at, in case y'all were wondering.
We can't have that.
Yeah, because if I make shit up, it's going to be a really rough night.
Brian says his favorite pistol that he owns is a 44 mag Smith & Wesson 629.
Well, I'm sorry. I like something that can actually penetrate armor.
Yeah, but you're kind of an armor guy.
Or at least be able to penetrate a bear's skull. Because
I'm telling you, I had fun breaking my record. And let's see, Freaky says a colt. That's a young horse. It is a young horse, yes. But I don't quite think that's what they're doing. Uh-oh, June. Elderberry syrup nearly finished, and I forgot to video it. Oh, no. June, honey, it's all good, baby. It's all good.
It happens, really. I've been in the same situation where I go out to the greenhouse and I do all my work, and I'm like, shit.
I should have videoed.
The hell, I should have videotaped all that.
Or how many times, and I know we've got some other content creators in here, how many times have you done everything and you get all the way to the end before you realize that you never turned the camera on? Or it went off after you started, about halfway through, your camera died for some reason?
Freaky, what do you mean?
Actually changed go to good.
Well,
The weapon's
good
not
doesn't
good if
really
you don't do a
matter.
bit of damage. In other words, that's the whole point of a weapon. Like you were saying, I prefer one that penetrates armor.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Well, yeah, it ain't any good, but it doesn't do damage.
That makes more sense. I was just sitting there going, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah.
Y'all have to forgive me. I'm just honest all the time.
And blunt.
Well, that's the point of being honest all the time. No one gives a fuck about your feelings because they don't matter.
Wait, I'm honest all the time, but I'm not quite as blunt as you are unless I'm mad. In that case, all bets are off. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm like that whether I'm mad or not.
right? It's okay, Freaky. His English is not normal, so, but it's okay.
It's okay. I'm just making sure that you. I was just trying to make sure that I understood what the hell you were trying to say.
I know, right, June? I talked to myself, not even realizing the camera had turned off or it turned on. Yeah, I've been there. Done. Or I shot one time, you guys. I made a beef stew, and I shot the whole thing. I turned the camera on and everything. And I shot the whole thing before I realized that the rear camera was still on. So the whole thing, all you hear is me talking and you see the wall behind this camera. Oh God, y'all.
I can't express to you how many. You remember when I used to put up the videos of the drone flights?
Yes, I missed those.
I can't count how many times I flew a full drone flight and realize, shit, I didn't turn anything on. No, I gotta wait another hour to do it.
Yeah, right. Because you got to wait for it to recharge. You only get what, 6
That's right. I get 6 minutes and an hour to recharge. Damn! Again! I did it again! Shit! I did it twice today, by the way. Today. So y'all will not get view of the snow in the yard because it's starting to melt off.
Well, damn.
It is what it is, I guess.
It is, isn't it? I bet flying a drone is still fun, camera working or not.
Not really.
Unless you're playing with the cat, and then it was fun.
No, I couldn't get it to work with my little VR headset thing. I couldn't get the FPV to work, so It was not fun. It was me struggling with shit over and over again.
Oh, it was frustrating you then because it wasn't doing what you wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
There was one video of the guys that he did with a drone, and he was actually inside on a bad weather, rainy day or something, I think. But he's got 2 cats, okay? And one is scared of everything, and one doesn't give a crap.
Yeah, the one that doesn't give a crap is the littlest one.
So he's got the drone in the house going, and you see the big cat, the biggest one, right? Who you would think by looking at them would be the meaner of the 2 cats, and he's not. He takes off running and hides. The other cat's sitting like he's got his front paws covered, and he's just kind of leaning there like this. And I mean, he gets like right here to this cat, and the look on the cat's face was like,
really? What the hell are you doing? Why are you blowing on me?
Oh my God, you guys, it was the funniest freaking thing. It was so funny. It just was, that look was just like, dude, really? Do you not have something better to do?
What the hell's your problem?
Oh God, it was so funny. Good times, man. Good times. It's crazy.
That's possibly my favorite drone video I ever took, to be honest.
It's one of my favorite ones to watch. I still go back and watch it. June, your feet are huge, June. Well, that's okay. Your heart's huge too, so it's okay.
Well, if they're huge, just make sure you have big shoes.
Yeah. She's got a huge heart too. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. We talked a long time on a call, not too awful long ago. We talked for almost an hour until both of us, neither one could breathe anymore. We had to go to breathing treatments. But she really gave me some really good suggestions for some natural remedies and stuff to help with a bunch of the stuff going on. So it's been awesome. Well, June, you probably need to get off of them, baby. You've probably been up too long.
Yep. In that case, find yourself a table that's 3 feet above, 2 to 3 feet above your chair, and put your feet up on that table.
Yeah.
It'll help you out.
Or better yet, go climb in your bed, do a breathing treatment, and prop your feet up. Have fun.
Yep.
The late Friday night is late for you. Wait, this is where we have to, everybody, I want y'all to guess. Is this Cher or is this Daryl? I'm going to go with Daryl.
I think I'm going to call Cher. But either way, put your feet up and have fun, like Country Girl said. Because there's parts of me that want to go, oh man, that kind of fun.
Yeah, the snow's totally gone here in ice too, but
Oh, bullshit.
whoa. Thanks, Daryl. You know how I know that? Because first and foremost, Cher's already sleeping. I can tell you, she's out of sleep. She can't hang with big dogs. And secondly, she types a lot faster. She would have already responded if it wasn't.
Hey, June, you can always take your pillow and go down your bed about a foot and put your feet up on the rails.
Awesome, June. She has a hospital bed, she says, so she can put her feet up. Awesome.
Oh, I thought you said you can't put your feet up.
No, she said I have a hospital bed, so I can put my feet up. She can just elevate the bed.
Speaking of feet, both of mine are numb as hell right now. Ow.
You're right.
Oh, ow.
Yeah, freaky. Rick does the same thing. He just has two fam. That way he doesn't have to guess which is which. So how are you doing, Daryl? You doing all right? Fallon says, I should be working on videos, but I came in to say hello and now I don't want to leave. I've been on here a while. What, about 4 hours now, I'm guessing?
All right, babe. I think I'm going to get off of here because I need to unwind before I actually sleep.
Well, I was just fixing to say I have to go to work in the morning and I need to get my butt off here. So I'm going to shut it down.
What?
What?
It's Saturday. Tell you
Yes.
mean going to work.
I am. I'm going to go do a few things that I need to get done without the phones and the people and all that crap. And it's also going to make up for Wednesday when I wasn't here because of the ice without me having to take a vacation day. So,
Whoa. We need to talk to Lawrence.
all right, well, I will pop on TeamSpeak in just a minute. Let me shut this down. And
All
we'll just okay. Give me just a couple minutes to get this shut down.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Y'all have a good night. Love y'all.
thanks for being up here with me, babe. I love you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, guys, it is midnight and I have to get up in the morning, so I'm going to shut it down. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It has been a great, great live stream. And those of you that know Moose Knuckle or know of him, go back and watch the beginning of this. You will die laughing. I'm telling you.
Just make sure you wear some Depends because you'll need them.
Yeah, go pee first so you don't pee on yourself, okay? Anyway, you guys have a good night. I love you. Daryl, give Cher a hug for me in the morning, okay? Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.